Mystic ancient secrets can all be answered when you ask the mystic access guru. That is I, the great exalted one. I have come across 3 astral projections through the god plane and the hero metamorphosis to give you the knowledge you deserve.
Yo, Fkatzoid.
Mystic ancient secrets can all be answered when you ask the mystic access guru. That is I. I have come across 3 astral projections through the god plane and the hero metamorphosis to give you the knowledge you deserve.
Yo,
Mystic ancient secrets can all be answered
I don't understand
when you
why it
ask
won't
the
work.
mystic access guru. That is I, the great exalted one. I have come across 3 astral projections through the god plane
There
and
it
the
is.
hero metamorphosis to give you the knowledge you deserve.
There we go.
yo, Fkatzoid, mama.
Mystic ancient secrets can all be answered when you ask the mystic access guru. That is I, the great exalted one. I have come across 3 astral projections through the god plane and the hero metamorphosis to give you the knowledge you deserve.
Okay, that's better. Wish I could do a better fade. Let's see. Should be 3 seconds. Let's go 5.
Mystic ancient secrets can all be answered.
Yo, Fkatzoid, mama.
that's
What's
better.
the smell? Came from the bar from it's a story
We
to
can
tell.
get rid of that.
Mys-
Yeah, that's better. All right, I know I haven't streamed for a while. Motivation has been suffering, and hopefully I'm back. I just don't have any motivation anymore. It's fucked up. Anyway, Mondays are Flatzoid days, so we will do Flatzoid again today. I know I missed last week. Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's what I want. There we go. Now I can keep an eye on you guys. So it's about 6:10 in the evening on the East Coast. So I've been staying up late, haven't been able to get a lot of sleep, so that's why I'm not doing this earlier. So anyway, without further ado, here's a video titled Clown World Chronicles. What on earth is going on? Well, you're dumber than dog shit, and you don't understand science, and you think the Bible knows more than the entire scientific community when it comes to the shape of the earth. That's what's going on. You're a dumb fuck. Flatzoid. You're an ignorant little man.
Evening, everyone.
And I love it. He's just such a scumbag. He thinks that calling himself a Christian is going to absolve him of being a scumbag. That's what's funny. Is he thinks he's high and mighty because he says he's a Christian, but he doesn't follow any Christian ideals. He doesn't follow any Christian principles, right? He just says he is, right?
Good to see you guys. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you could make it. It's always good to be here. Tonight's going to be exciting. We are joined by Luca, and Derek was in, but I think he had to drop out, but he'll come back in now. How's it going, Luca?
Hello.
Oh, I also learned that you have to clean your airbrushes out after you use like a solvent paint. I thought I had this cleaned out good, and it's going to take some work. It was only like $5 at the thrift store, but yeah, the needle is seized. It won't move. I can't get it to move. So yeah, it's just trash. Unless I can get it working, and then I'll save it. But yeah, it's just a crap brush. So that's the major thing. I think I'm going to use this. Or I'm sorry, I've got another one of the same thing. I bought 2 of these at once. They were like $5 a piece. Couldn't pass it up. So I'm going to have to use the other one and just make sure I clean it out good. I'm still working on this. And see, this is just like an off-the-shelf Krylon chrome paint. But I think I can do better with this stuff. I mean, it'll look good on a spoon. I mean, it'll look like a mirror on a spoon. So I'm going to keep working with it. I want to get this stuff done. I think I've got all the rat fink painted, ready to assemble and ship off. I still have to do the eyes. I have to do the blood vessels on the eyes and paint the blue of the eyes. See, this is one of them. So it needs like bloodshot veins going down the edge, and the iris is blue. So
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's good to be here. And there's Derek in now.
I also didn't have acetone when I was doing that, so that's why it froze up. I thought I cleaned it out well enough with alcohol, but I didn't.
How's it going, Derek?
Hello, Derek.
Hey, it's going okay.
And I'm trying to. Here, let me tag Fkatzoid so he'll know that this is going on. There we go.
It's good. So the world is going crazy.
Oh no.
No, just you.
What do you mean by that?
Have you not realized that everything is becoming really loco these days, DeLuca?
Well, I haven't watched the news, so I don't know much that's going on outside of Australia.
I don't watch the news either, but hey.
Oh.
But yeah, people are losing their minds all over the place.
Oh, like any influential or high up people, like the president or something?
Everywhere. I don't know if you've realized everything that used to be considered like bad is now good, and everything that's considered good is now bad.
Well, blame the internet for that. Blame the internet and people like you. That's the problem. It's ignorant little people like you who think you know more than everyone and who's been empowered by the internet to be smarter than everyone, even though you aren't. To be correct, to be right about everything, which you're not. You're just an honest little piece of shit who has internet cancer.
would that be like trans or same-sex marriage or what? What do you talk about?
Yeah, that can be part of it.
No,
Well, fucking suck it up, man. That's the way the world is. If you don't like it, don't get same-sex marriage. If you don't like abortion, don't get an abortion. If you don't like same-sex marriage, don't marry the same sex. It's as simple as that. It's keep your fucking nose out of other people's business and mind your own.
not that I have any problems with same-sex marriage or well, uh, okay, well maybe a bit of just a tad, but I won't like
It's not.
you
It's
know,
not your cup of tea. That's all you're saying.
yeah.
Which is understandable.
Well, no, it's not that it's not my cup of tea. I just I'm neutral about it, you know.
Yeah, I'm saying you don't want a boyfriend, do you, Luca?
No, no,
There we
I'm
go.
not gay,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's
but
not your cup
I
of
can
tea.
totally see why.
Luca doesn't want a boyfriend, but I guarantee anybody who's as aggressive and hateful toward homosexuality definitely does.
People do that, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Love is love, you know. It's just you see the right person, it hits you sometimes.
But do
Yeah.
you do understand there is a love that's just a lustful kind of love, and it's not a godly love.
Oh,
Who says? Who says? You?
well, I mean, if you're only with the person for sex, I I I, I guess that would be considered a hooker or something, right?
And what?
I don't know.
What's wrong with sex? What's wrong with sex, dude? Please explain. Oh,
About that, but okay.
there it is. Sorry.
The lust kind of love, I
The
guess.
point is you get different
Oh,
type of loves, and
well, yeah, that's true, I
people
suppose.
have been going crazy these days. I mean, even with the type of idiotic. I mean, you got people trying to trying to marry AI bots and stuff, things like that. You understand?
Well, those people are fucking stupid. What's your point?
Okay, yeah, yes, okay, that I agree with.
It's kind of insane. I think in the last few years we've even had people marrying trees.
Trees.
Yeah,
Wow. Well,
and
I heard of AI, but I never heard of marrying a tree.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I thought
I
AI
don't know if
was
you've ever heard of a breatharian before.
Yes, breatharians are people that live only on air, and yeah, and they're liars. Breatharians don't exist. It's impossible for the body, no matter what your spiritual state, to exist on nothing but air. And just for shits and giggles, damn, you can't spell, Sean. Tree marriage. Tree marriage is a form of symbolic proxy marriage between a human and a tree that is said to be infused with supernatural life and may be allowed a bachelor to become a widower when the tree is felled and thus marry a human widow. So, just as silly as Christianity, in other words. So, you also have people that think that a human being walked on water, a person that's far denser than water, walked on water, uh, what died and came back to life 3 days later. That's another group of people that believe some silly shit. Yeah, it's just you married a tree to raise awareness about the environment. That's what these people aren't seriously marrying a tree because they're in love with it. Flatzoid, you dumb fuck.
Nefarian.
Breatharian.
Breatharian. What's that?
It's people that believe you don't need food to survive. So they kind of
Well, QE said once that humans don't get energy from food or water, so maybe QE thinks Bertharians are real.
starve themselves almost to death.
Oh. Well,
They believe you only need the sun's rays to survive, to have energy.
well, no, that's... You're gonna die.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just as dumb as Christianity, right? Believing a book written by idiots over science. That's pretty stupid.
Quite
Do that.
insane.
Well,
Quite
even
insane.
Jesus ate bread and meat.
Sorry, Derek?
I said even Jesus ate bread and meat.
Yep. He fasted for 40 days, though. That's quite a feat, by the way.
Oh, I know it.
Right? You can't do that. You can't fast. You can't go without food. Hey, Westside.
But yeah, so there's a lot of crazy things going on around. I mean, I was listening to the news on the way to work because I at least listened to that on the radio. And there's a case now where the woman killed her 11-year-old son.
Oh yeah, I think I know that one. What was that one?
Yeah, this one was just a, I don't know what the story behind it is, but I mean, it's insane. What causes a person to kill your own son?
Was it and then she killed herself in jail or something?
No,
And
she didn't
guilt?
kill herself.
Oh,
No,
okay, then I don't.
Well, postpartum depression. Having a screw loose. That could contribute to it.
No.
there's another one where the other day where the mother and the mother married the father, but it's the father's child or something, and the mother drowned the child in the bath, something like that.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That's
quite
terrible.
crazy stuff going on. There's just no love at all to people anymore.
Yeah, but see, that's other people, right? If you worry yourself sick over shit like that, then yeah, you're gonna be depressed. Think the world's going crazy, but that shit's been happening for a long time, man.
Hello.
What's
Is
up,
that
fellas?
what's
How's it going?
Player? Good to see you, man.
My bad. I left the other stream abruptly the other day. I was watching a movie with my family. I forgot I even had planned that.
That's what's
shit.
alright.
I don't know if you guys watched Banjo's latest video, live stream this morning.
No, I haven't seen
You
it.
guys are gonna
Did he
find-
talk about you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually skimmed through it before I got to work, but it was taken down.
What were you able to get from that before it got taken down? Was he being like positive, or was he stirring the drama a little bit?
No, still double down and
Oh,
lying and misrepresenting even more.
wow. Yeah, I see he has a stream up.
Not actually showing what we said about anything. Instead, he goes and look how wrong I am, calling him a Satanist and showing an evil banjo and
Right.
on the thumbnail.
Oh, so someone is misrepresenting facts about you, and that makes you angry. Welcome to the club, motherfucker.
He didn't even go into the video. The only part he did go into the video
It seems sort of hypocritical to me that you're whining about that when you do that to other people constantly. You know?
was where we
I'd say suck it up, buttercup. That's what I'd say. You're getting what you deserve.
spoke about Jiren and saying it's ridiculous to take a still shot from the mockumentary and say, oh, therefore it's symbolism.
Right.
And by the way, you know how much people were in that chat last night, but just because of the association with me, they literally got kicked out. They got banned and timed out.
Oh, so he wasn't having it.
So, what did you just say? What did you just say? Hold on.
Ridiculous to take a still shot from the mockumentary and say, oh, therefore it's symbolism.
Oh, so it's unfair to take a still shot of someone like speaking and claiming that they're throwing out Masonic hand symbols, right? That's unfair, right? This fucking hypocritical bitch.
And by the way, you know how much people were in that chat last night, that just because of the association with me, they literally got kicked out. They got banned and timed out.
Oh, so he wasn't having it. Wow.
No, and he was proud of it. He was even putting his mods on the stream. You know, they comment on the stream saying, we're going to ban anybody. Okay, it's quite exciting.
Huh. How about that? Kind of like you do with your mods? I mean, like that? Or used to before you got rid of all your mods, right? right?
Exciting stuff.
Yeah, his next upcoming live stream, he's got it upcoming. It's called Surrounded and Threatened by the Shills. So I guess you're threatening him now?
Well,
No.
that's the thing I want to point out, guys.
That's quite the
Both
name.
those,
I thought it was
both
funny.
those, both those last 2 streams of his are taken down now. And apparently the rounds are going that I somehow threatened him and forced him somehow. So it's quite sad.
No, but I stopped watching him after I got banned last night. Because
So he banned you.
Oh, what's
Yeah,
that?
and he banned
Wow.
Sandro. There's a lot of
Wow,
people
that's
that
rough.
said they're never going in bans again because he just bans everybody for no apparent reason.
Like, I was only given one piece of scripture why he's
Like you do, right? Like you do.
doing what he's doing. Like, oh, you will know the fruit. Like, okay, well, in that case, then you're also guilty.
Yeah, in that case, then you shouldn't be throwing stones because, as far as I'm
That's
concerned,
right.
like this guy's not anything. Like the fruits don't bear. Oh my gosh, he put an eye in his profile. He must be Illuminati now. Like those two don't correlate.
You see, the thing that all this is happening is his fruits are showing there. Exactly, he's showing how dishonest he is. Because I made 2 streams, and both streams I didn't badmouth him. I just said why he shouldn't be doing what he's doing because it's dishonest. And instead of just
So you're calling him a liar, but you're not bad mouthing him? Is that what you're doing, Fkatzoid? You're calling him a liar, saying what he's doing is dishonest, but you're not bad mouthing him. You're just calling him a liar. You fucking hypocritical little cunt.
showing what I was saying, he goes on misrepresenting me and telling me I'm making excuses and saying, look, I'm lying about him and things like that. It's like, it's nonsense. He didn't show anybody anything I really said.
No, he didn't.
So it's to me that seems like he's very intentional to smear my name.
Well, it's like he's also trying to virtue signal without scripture.
Yep.
And
I
as a
have, by the way, I
Christian,
just want to
that's
point out,
not
I have told
acceptable.
multiple times to talk, have a discussion with me. He I don't know, he just ignores that. It's like he doesn't want to have a discussion with me. Why
Well,
not?
it's like he who doeth truth cometh to the light, and he's not coming to the light. Period.
No,
I mean,
not at
how
all.
many times has he been like basically been given a free invitation to come and talk to us? A lot.
Quite
And he
a
never
lot.
has. And how many times are we given an invitation to go talk to him? Zero.
Zero. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
absolutely lopsided.
Exactly. What's up, PJ? Good to see you, man.
How you doing, man?
Yeah,
Good to see you.
Good, good.
Good to see you guys.
He was one of them.
Likewise.
Yeah, see, Banjo took his life down, did he?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah,
and
both
now the thing's going around that I somehow forced him to take it down and threatened him, and I don't know.
Oh,
And which is odd because I wanted to show his second live stream tonight because
Yeah.
there was a lot of stuff lied about me again and misrepresented and taken
Right.
out of context. So why would I want him to take it down in the first place? And if anybody knows me, I want them to keep this stuff up because
course you
it
do.
shows their fruits.
well, that was the same last night when Sandro came in to talk about it. I said, yes, Sandro, because we was doing a movie, we was watching Lost Boys at the time on the Rumble side, they'd already done YouTube side, and we was over in Rumble, and Sandro must have gone over there. He come back and said, well, I just got kicked out. So I said, come and talk to me for a couple of minutes on it. I'm doing a movie that you can say what you got to say for a couple of minutes. Then I said, there's no point in me doing it here and now on Rumble where nobody knows anything to do with Banjo, probably not, or any of our lots not over there, because there's only a few people come over at Rumble and that on the movie nights. So I was saying I'll leave it till Flats will probably do it. Flats will probably do something. So I'll bring it up when Flats brings it up. But no, it's gone.
Yeah, exactly. But like I was saying, I never once badmouthed him or anything.
Hmm.
Instead of saying, "Oh, look, yeah," seeing what I actually said, but he doesn't show what I say about him.
No.
Instead, he goes and says I'm lying and calling him a Satanist and stuff because of his thumbnail. Just because I put a banjo with a Satanist, that was all a joke. He's even got an issue that we're making fun of the Illuminati.
Ah, so you put a satanic symbol on his thumbnail, but you didn't call it satanic. Oh, just joking around, right? You weren't trying to smear him or anything. God, what a piece of shit you are.
Illuminati, guys. What does that tell you about it?
What, he's got an issue that we make fun of the Illuminati.
Exactly. So because we make fun of the Illuminati, he's got an issue with that.
Wow.
What does that tell you about who?
No, I think he has an issue with you calling him a Satanist. I think that's what he has the issue with. Just like this whole thing with what's-her-fuck, PJ's wife, who insulted someone's wife and mother, and then whined and cried like a little bitch when they insulted them back and demanded an apology. These people are fucking scum. They really, really are.
Who the Illuminati show might be?
Well, it certainly seems someone's getting more hot over it than others. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Hey Charles, what's up, man?
I mean, they're crying, they're whining and crying about shit that they do every fucking day. What a bunch of scumfucks.
How are you?
Good, good.
Good.
On
Doing
the
okay.
same,
Hope you're doing well as well.
Derek.
Hey.
Yeah. it was really disappointing last night again.
And then Flats, you've got Anson, like Anson, small channel obviously, but Anson Howard, who's always been friendly with us, always been friendly with me. He was in my panel twice last week, and before a few months ago when Michael used to be quite constant on my panel and that. He used to.
And I love when rabid dogs just tear each other to pieces. That's just funny as shit to me.
Be there then as well, you know. And now all of a sudden that you're a shell, it's off the shell.
Why did you hear you're a shell because you got a moon in your channel?
Because I've got a moon on my slash on YouTube. Wow.
It was ridiculous, you know, because he has NASA, which is a Masonic, presentation, if you will. It's all.
No, it's not. NASA isn't Masonic, and there's nothing wrong with Masons. Nobody's ever been able to explain why Masons are bad. Why Masons are bad people. They cry about them, they whine about them all the time, but they've never been able to explain why Masons are bad.
We could say that. Well, you're doing a Masonic, whatever you call it, ceremony, right?
If you look at Banjo,
I mean, if it's rituals they're upset about, you might want to talk to the church, because that's nothing but ritual, right?
Every single one of his thumbnails can be considered an all-seeing eye because he's got the AE map as a circle all the time on all his things, and he's even blocking it sometimes like an eye. So I can literally, do the same straws man he does.
Yeah.
Make links to absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you can easily do that. Since you can put a flame on top of an eye, you can put a dot in the middle of an AE map and call it an eye. Why not?
Exactly.
You mean like you did with Will Duffy's church's logo, right? That's what you guys did, right? Turned his logo upside down and superimposed a goat's head over it. Said, "Look, he's Satanist. He's a Satanist," right? Same thing you did, right?
His argument was too many coincidences. Let's do math. That was absolutely ridiculous.
He even went to so ridiculous that, remember the Nathan when he made a GoFundMe for my PC?
Yeah.
Nathan put a thumbnail for that GoFundMe, and remember I was using my phone at that time, and the chat border was covering a piece of my eye.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I didn't set up that GoFundMe. I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I know that one.
What? Yeah, he's going full RV. Exactly, Terrett.
But since the TFE thing last year, I mean, and especially after it, there seems to be like, it may sound weird to other people, but it sounds like something dark and spiritual. You know what I mean? There's something spiritual going on, and I hate calling it flat Earth community because that sounds cultish anyway. But over the us flat Earthers, which most of us were okay with each other. Obviously, there's little sects that do offshoots like the Flat Earth Society stuff and all that. But I mean, majority of us kind of stuck together and spoke to each other and promoted each other's channels and that. But now it's just bang, 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 everybody against each other. It's spiritual. It's got to be.
I think you've seen this video before.
No, this is a different guy. This is Truth Over Comfort. He also just used to be a support and stuff, and then all of a sudden, after Banjo, now makes this up. But then let's just show you how rubbish his video really is, and how people should just, how can I say, stop trying to pull things out of their ass.
Yeah. And if I may say real fast, Keith,
yeah.
Like last night in Eddie's stream, I was trying to tell them about how I interrogated you the other day, if you remember.
Yeah.
And how you confess that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh.
Amen.
You confess that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. You confess that Jesus Christ is Lord.
Oh, you interrogated him, did you? Is that what you call an interrogation?
Yes. And you also confess that God sent Jesus Christ to die, be buried, and be risen for our sins.
See, an interrogation is only effective if you're getting information out that the person doesn't normally give out, right? Of course, Fkatzoid's gonna confess to all those things because that's his paradigm, that's his doctrine. See, that's not a confession, okay? What a fucking bunch of dipshits.
Completely ignored personal testimony.
Literally no care at all.
But I just want to point out, guys, I've tried to look through Banjo's channel where I see him actually declaring Jesus as God.
I think the earth is flat. Do you think I'm a flat earther, or am I just saying that? Just saying that, right? So the same way you just say you're a Christian, you say all these things. It's kind of like a criminal, right? The judge says, "Are you going to behave if I let you out?" What's the criminal going to say? No. No. If he's going to say yes, but he's not going to behave.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen any?
I haven't personally.
Nope.
How many streams and videos and everything do I have of me declaring Jesus is God, praying for people, praying for myself, saying humbly I'm wrong or whatever?
How many streams do you have where you exhibit none of the attributes of being a Christian? How many do you see that do you have on your channel that show you not being a Christian? I think a lot more than you proclaiming that you're a Christian, right?
Or saying, Jesus is God, fighting for Christianity. I
Ministry.
didn't see any of this from him.
Fighting for Christianity? Christianity needs your help. I thought it had God. I thought Christianity had God at its base. But you think you have to have something to do with it?
Luca.
Huh?
Yes, we minister. We share the gospel with you. When has he shared the gospel? And so that's why it's so disingenuous of him. I'm really disappointed. It's very.
Well, I don't want to point fingers here, but
These people talking about being disingenuous. Okay, flat earther. Preach on, boy.
even Mr. Stephen Alonzo claims to be an expert on biblical cosmology, and he doesn't even believe in the Bible. So if we got people saying they're biblical cosmology experts,
Steve Alonzo is a confessed fraud. Is what Stephen Alonzo is. Why are you listening to anything he has to say?
and they don't read the Bible, then I mean, you can't just take people's word for it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, it's sad about that.
Yeah, you can't just take people's word for it. They will know we are Christians by our actions. And your actions are not Christian-like.
Because I looked up to him for years.
Me too. It's
And
every image.
now because of this blatant dishonesty, I just can't sit there and say, oh no, it's fine. Because
Blatant dishonesty. You mean like accusing someone of being dishonest and ignoring all evidence that absolves them? You mean like that? Like you do?
to me, his whole demeanor and blatant dishonesty and trying to misrepresent me and others shows that he's not honest. It shows he's a shill himself.
Yeah. See,
Because if he was honest, he would say, okay, yeah, guys, I did listen to this. Nothing. Literally,
If you were honest, you'd say, okay, guys, I looked at all the evidence you've given me, and yeah, the earth isn't flat. If you were honest, you'd say that. But you're not. Right? After all the evidence that we presented you, you still think that a book written by scientifically illiterate dipshits is more accurate than measured science. That's what you're talking about.
acts like nothing was repeated, nothing was rebutted, nothing was shown, just carries on doubling down and making even more stuff up.
See, when I started getting a little stressed about it is when, like I say, I hate sticking up for Duffy, but when he put that clip out of Duffy saying about, people get mistaken, we didn't go over to see a 24-hour sun. I said, well, that's weird. I mean, I like the fact that he said that because, he's admitting it, but then there was no context with it. It was just that clip.
Oh, his clip, his intro to this live stream, what was it? Talking about, oh yeah, it was Will Duffy's interview or debate with that Sean guy, and Sean mentioned something about the changing size of the sun, and Will said, you're not sticking to the topic. The topic is the shape of the earth. And this dishonest piece of shit and all his little compadres called Will Duffy called him a liar because the 24-hour sun is what they went to film. But there's a difference between what they went to do on the experiment and what you're debating. See, he claimed that as a win for his side, and it wasn't.
Clip repeated. And then when we went and found the context of it, he's actually talking about the moon. But it was it was a slip in the song. I think it was a Freudian slip.
Exactly.
It was a slip nonetheless,
And that's why we're not pushing it.
No.
But Banjo still pushes it.
Yeah.
What does it tell you? Even though he was corrected on it, he's showing dishonesty, and
Oh, even though you have been corrected on everything you've said, you still cling to your lies, making you dishonest and a hypocrite, right?
he's doing a dishonorment to Christianity. He's doing a dishonorment to us flat earthers.
Yeah.
Because he's making us look dishonest, and that to me.
You mean disservice? There's no such word as dishonorment. That's not a word, Fkatzoid. It's disservice.
Shillery.
Yeah.
God damn! Don't you love stupid people when they try and sound smart?
And he didn't say anything. Didn't even know I was there. He knew I was the pastor that was talking to him. He said he wouldn't go. He wouldn't follow Matthew 18 because, well, he would just say no. I go, well, that's where you use discernment, brother. That's why you have to pray and ask. You can't just go and accuse people. And I told
You have discernment, says the flat earther who accepts everything uncritically, not showing any discernment. I'll be right back. I need to make another pot of coffee. Sorry. But yeah, they're just whining about shit they do every fucking day. But see, they can do that to other people because they're trying to save your soul. See, lying for God is okay. But just lying isn't, right? I had to get a new coffee maker. My old one just died for some reason. Don't know why. But this is a 5-pot maker as opposed to the 10-cup that I had before. So, anyway. And my camera has a shade built into it. Kind of cool. Just shuts it out so no one can see.
I told him in the stream, I said, you're the accuser. You're acting just like the devil himself when you accuse like that without any understanding or knowing where you're coming from. Just picking out, cherry picking images. I could do that all day. Like, oh, remember when I said
What about
okay?
evidence?
And you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. But Luca, that's the thing. He was even corrected, okay, from our first stream, and like went through whatever you said and said this is not true. Look here, this isn't even a link. Blah blah blah, and he just ignored it. Totally. Second stream the same. He just ignored it. He just made things worse for himself, and I guess that's maybe why he pulled it, because he's showing himself to be dishonest.
Well, I think he's pulled it. I think he's pulled it so nobody can do anything with it. He's got his word because of what happened last time. He said this, and you managed to get the video and rebut it. So now he's pulled it so nobody can try and rebut it. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Anyway.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah.
I'm not even sure what's going on with that.
Yeah, it is weird.
Like
I tried to look at it too.
It's like that Anson. He didn't have his comments on when he did a little video. He's had 60 views on it as far as I can see. And he didn't have his comments open. Now he must have had it because everybody's not got his comments open. All of a sudden his comments are open. You know? So like, and that's he doesn't have the comments open in any of his videos usually, but now the comments is open in that one.
Yeah, so it's quite sad. But now we got a small, truth over comfort here. Like I said, used to be a supporter. Now all of a sudden he's like a banjo crazy guy. Let's look at what he's accusing me of, and then let me just show live what a numbskull this guy is.
Right.
First, let's look at Relati's old profile pictures.
Yeah.
Oh
That's not
boy.
a profile picture.
See, I mean, you abuse your children by lying to them about the shape of the earth, by gaslighting them. That's emotional abuse. And you're complaining about what other people are doing?
Just to let you know. So I have to stop here. This was, remember my OBS days when I just started streaming.
Oh yeah.
And I was using OBS.
Yeah.
On the top left corner, it's Discord.
Oh yeah, of course.
So it's a widget that shows the Discord. And the bottom, it's showing from the actual live chat from YouTube, and it's got the old look store as well. Look how long ago that was. Look at that look.
I know.
And that had a poll. And notice that was still my old logo where the eye was there before anybody even said anything about it. I didn't even realize it because, intentions. I didn't have intentions about putting one eye or whatever. Until someone pointed it out, I changed it. Now this was before that. Shows you the dishonesty.
So these were your old profile pictures, or?
This was like the first, when my channel's branding only started going for me with, streaming and everything.
That looks like a Discord profile picture.
It is.
Like the one at the top.
That's what I said.
Like when you.
The top one is a
speak,
Discord.
Yes,
when you speak, exactly. And then it pops up.
Yeah. So
everybody who was in
would be-
Discord, because I used to have people in Discord chatting as well, and if they chatted, it would show up on there. Then their profile would also be like that.
Yeah. When I first started coming live on the profile, it was Discord.
And that is what your profile picture did look like in the past. Is that you, the name that's showing up there?
Did you notice
That's
what he said?
Yes, okay. So, and what about the YouTube one?
Yeah, that was mine as well. But like I'm saying, this was when I just actually started everything there, and people nobody really said anything yet until someone pointed out, hey, one eye symbolism. It's like, oh, I didn't realize. Let me just change it. I mean, this was before I changed it.
When I
Yeah.
see,
Okay.
when
So
I
yeah,
see,
his reaching. So
Yeah.
the one that-
definitely.
yeah. I agree. I agree.
You know when you don't do anything intentional,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
people are trying to make it look intentional. That's exactly what like this guy's doing, just like
Mm.
with David Banner,
Yeah. I mean, now
making
when
it look intentional.
when I
Right?
symbolisms everywhere. I mean, when I go into StreamYard, I use StreamYard, and it tells you the view, how many people you view in StreamYard. And where it says viewers, it's an eyeball saying how many people are watching. It's one eyeball. So if someone got a snapshot of that, it's like, oh look, he's got an eyeball in StreamYard.
Mhm.
It's because they use StreamYard. That's the kind of thing they're doing.
Yeah, you're watching
So,
CBS,
I-
which is an eye.
I
You shouldn't
guess-
watch CBS anymore.
Look at Charles is talking.
So
No, you're good. No, it's just like they're all,
So is everyone evil because they have two eyes? Are you serious? Oh, see, you can't watch CBS because it's an eye. Yes, it's an eye because you're watching. That you're using your eye to watch CBS. That's what that is. These people fucking whine and cry about the dumbest fucking shit.
it's everywhere. And to associate people with that, like CBS, for example, it's an eye. Okay, I mean it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
yeah, I think sometimes we give too much credence, too much puffing up of the enemy when we just throw these symbols everywhere. It's the devil's everywhere.
Yeah.
When that's just not it's
The devil's everywhere. No, the devil's nowhere. There's no such thing as the devil, dude. There's no such thing as God. There's no such thing as the devil or angels or demons. It's just made up shit, man. Why are you crying and moaning about made up shit?
it couldn't be further from the truth.
Of course.
Hmm. Like I said, it becomes with intent. When somebody is, trying to signalize like Masonry or Illuminati or whatever, you can see the intent behind it.
Mhm.
Okay,
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it. I mean, if
there's
you go,
no intent behind any of these straw arguments that they're pulling, at all.
yeah, it's like if you go on like my profile on YouTube, you'll find the pentagram here and there or whatever symbolism on my thumbnails because I talk about these things sometimes as well. So they're on there. You know what I mean? Like if I'm talking about, I don't know, Anton LaVey or something like that and how much of a deceiver he was, then I might have a pentagram on there to represent Anton LaVey sort of thing. You know what I mean? That type of stuff when you're talking about it. You know?
Yep.
So like people can find that everywhere and
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, maybe he took it down because he got convicted. I hope that's what it is.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I really do. I really
Well,
do.
that's what I thought until he put up the new stream he's going to be doing
Oh,
next
yeah,
week,
yeah.
which is
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say
know-
that as well. Until he
Yeah.
doubled down, and now he's got a scheduled stream talking about he's surrounded by shills.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
boy,
It's,
yeah.
it's even worse now.
And he's being threatened and surrounded by shells. Yeah. That's what
He's
it's
not being threatened by
and the
anyone.
pride of him though as well, because he's even did you see like made himself a superhero kind of thing in there?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so
What's up, Solve?
Up, guys.
So,
fellow member of the Illuminatus.
Yeah. Yes.
yeah. Oh,
Hey, what's up, racist hillbilly?
oh
Yeah,
no.
you make fun of the Illuminati
go.
guys.
Quit giving true Christian more footage.
But the thing that bothers me the most is that he had an issue that you're making fun of the Illuminati. That bothers me actually the most.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that avatar. Oh no.
Yeah, he put that.
That bothers me the most. Because you're someone important, right?
In there last night. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so
Look
I
what
put
you've
that in there
done.
last night, yeah.
Yep.
I want
made
to
you
find
fun.
out, guys, just based on logic, who seems to be more sure, like the guy that's got an issue with people making fun of the Illuminati, or the one that's making fun of the Illuminati?
Exactly.
I make fun of the people that are making fun of it. To me, that kind of crap, like me putting a little pyramid eye thing up there. You know how you can take a laser and make a cat chase the dot around, and it's never going to catch the dot. That's what it's like to me. That's what it's like to me. So don't let me know it irritates you. I will continue to do it, man.
Yeah, I changed my pictures.
Because that's all you've got. That's all you've got. You're an empty shell.
Well,
They changed the picture exactly. Now
nice.
you're evil, man.
this is my
That's very
Discord
cool.
picture actually, so I do actually use this as a profile picture.
Now, did you make the special hat or did you buy it?
No, I made it. This is like I made this for a thumbnail, and then I deleted the video, but I still have the picture. So funny enough, yeah, I actually made this for a thumbnail. I think that's pretty funny because that's where all of his flack is coming from. Just a bunch.
Be right back. My coffee's ready. And I have to feed the cat. I need to fix his feeder thing. It's not putting out enough food each time. One more second. It's giving that last sputter. I think that's ready. All right. Let me stir this up. I'll be right with you. All right. Sorry, guys. Or guy. All right.
Thumbnails taken out of context.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but look at how this guy's reaching there. So he's got an issue with that. You see there. I want to point out that this was my branding, and I moved it so I could see the Fkatzoid's perspective name.
Yeah, I remember it.
No intention of one eye at all.
Maybe
And I
got
also
into
didn't have
it.
this. And I also didn't have this branding for a long time though, because Adam Meakin created the new branding for me.
That's right. That's right.
So it's quite a
I mean, 'cause
see,
before
that was the full logo. That was the full. That on top there is that full logo.
See, that's
The
just
whole
as you,
thing.
that's just as you become Fkatzoid perspective. Because just before that, you were Fkatzoid FE, weren't
Yes, exactly.
you? Yeah.
But you see
But-
now, that's literally taking that and sticking it in there in the Discord, and now it's like, oh look, it's the one eye symbolism. It's still the full face.
Just too big. Like, the Illuminati doesn't even exist there.
No, they do. You can actually join the Illuminati club. There's an actual webpage.
No, you can't. No. There's no such thing as the Illuminati. And if there were, it's not a club you could join.
for and everything.
What, like one-eyed pyramid cult imagery.
It's they're like the Brotherhood. They're like the Mason, the Brotherhood.
The Illuminati.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Look it up on Google. Look up when was the Illuminati founded. They have a founding date and a founding father. Like, yeah, it's a real thing.
You don't think it's real?
I mean, there's a lot of like misinformation about it for sure.
Of course.
So not everything you hear about the Illuminati is true, obviously, but that goes for pretty much anything you hear.
Yeah,
There we go, Sandra. Yeah. Yes.
Isn't that like the U.S. Providence or whatever it is?
Can't hear it.
So I'm not the like biggest expert on this, but from the sounds of it, it's just these like bloodlines that have like basically done incest for multiple thousands of years, and the same people who were in power back then are the same people in power now. They just go by different names, but it's all these like bloodlines that go back to like ancient families like Mesopotamia and Egypt, and it gets deep. They think they're related to like Lucifer and Christ, but obviously like I would disagree there. I think they're just completely deceived in their own nonsense. But that's why they say they're like illuminated, because they think their like bloodlines are like more pure than everybody else.
They believe they have the hidden knowledge.
Yeah, and they try and keep the blood in the family. They try and keep it in the
But the hidden knowledge is really just esoteric, demonic knowledge. So I don't want anything to do with that, anyways. You know, that's why like they're definitely full of their own shit, because they think that somehow is going to lead them to immortality and give them all these great things, but really it's just leading them to hell.
Yeah.
Wow, sounds like one of the double temptations.
Pyramid. It's just the U.S. Providence symbol.
Well, that's
right?
where it kind of diverges, because I would say kind of like Freemasonry, it's kind of the amalgamation of multiple religions. You know what I mean? Like they'll take some of the all-seeing eye symbolism, they'll take some of the Hindu symbolism, they'll just put it all together. Because ultimately, like if it's not leading back to Jesus Christ, it's leading back to the devil, and I think they know that more than anybody. So they're
Be
more
right
happy to use
back.
all of these religious symbolism combined together, because they know all these religions ultimately just lead to Satan.
Well,
Right, and a lot of what they believe is that they also have like ties to the Nephilim, right? And all that does is them, or it leads them to boast of their flesh in a way.
Yeah.
And that's not spirit, is it?
No.
No. No.
But that's what I'm saying. It seems that the world has gone crazy. People today are really, it's like,
yeah. The entitlement of people, they just think they're completely entitled. You know what I mean? People act differently. When I was younger, like men were kind of manly. You know what I mean? I don't see many men about nowadays. You know what I mean? They're all feminine. You know, running about and holding hands with each other and stuff.
That's what it is.
I mean, I could look at that as like God's eye, you know.
Yeah.
The all-seeing eye, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what they're saying.
I think that's how they
Oh,
see it, but
that's
their
how they see
god's
it.
the devil.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, I mean it's God's eye, but it's not the God. It's this false God that they've basically made.
Because our God
Isn't
says,
it
make, hold on,
Christian
look,
then?
because our God says make no engraven images for yourself. So, but our God wouldn't need symbolism, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, what about that? That what? Like Moses went up into the hill to discuss the commandments. And when he came down, he saw that everyone was worshiping a golden calf or
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
For a long time though, because Adam Eve can
Check. See, it's doing that. That's not working.
You can actually join the Illuminati club. There's actual.
Check. Check. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ.
Actual webpage for it and everything.
But like one eye pyramid cult imagery.
It's they're like a brotherhood. They're like a Mason, a brotherhood.
The Illuminati.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Look it up on Google. Look up when was the Illuminati founded. They have a founding date and a founding father. Like, yeah, it's a real thing.
You don't think it's real?
6 animal eye shots.
I mean, there's a lot of like misinformation about it for sure.
Of course.
So not everything you hear about the Illuminati is true, obviously, but that goes for pretty much anything you hear.
Mm-hmm.
There we go, Sandra.
Isn't that like the U.S. Providence or whatever it is?
God damn it.
So I'm not the like biggest expert on this, but from the sounds of it, it's just these like bloodlines that have like basically done incest for multiple thousands of years, and the same people who were in power back then are the same people in power now. They just go by different names, but it's all these like bloodlines that go back to like ancient families like Mesopotamia and Egypt, and
Yeah.
it gets deep. They think they're related to like Lucifer and Christ, but obviously like I would disagree there. I think they're just completely deceived in their own nonsense.
I agree. Yeah.
But that's why they say they're like illuminated, because they think their like bloodlines are like more pure than everybody else. But they're just full of themselves.
they believe they have the hidden knowledge.
Yeah, and they try and keep the blood in the family. They try and keep it in the
But the
family.
hidden knowledge is really just esoteric, demonic knowledge. So I don't want anything to do with that, anyways. You know, that's why like they're definitely full of their own shit, because they think that somehow is going to lead them to immortality and give them all these great things, but really just leading them to hell.
Yeah.
Wow, sounds like one of the devil's temptations.
Pyramid. It's just
Hey!
the U.S. Providence symbol.
Well, that's where it kind of diverges, because I would say
Yay!
it's kind of the amalgam
Fixed
of
it.
multiple religions. You know what I mean? Like they'll take some of the all-seeing eye symbolism, they'll take some of the Hindu symbolism, they'll just put it all together. Because ultimately, like if it's not leading back to Jesus Christ, it's leading back to the devil, and I think they know that more than anybody. So they're more than happy to use all of these religious symbolism combined together, because they know all these religions ultimately just lead to Satan.
Well,
Right. And a lot of what they believe is that they also have like ties to the Nephilim, right?
Uh-huh.
And all that does is it leads them to boast of their flesh in a way.
Yeah.
And that's not spirit, is it?
No.
No. No.
But that's what I'm saying. It seems that the world has gone crazy. People today are really, it's like,
Yeah. The entitlement of people, they just think they're completely entitled. You know what I mean? People act differently. When I was younger, I'd be like, men were kind of manly. You know what I mean? I don't see many men about nowadays. You know what I mean? They're all feminine. You know, running about and holding hands with each other and stuff.
I mean, I could look at that as like God's eye, you know?
Yeah.
The all-seeing eye, right?
Yeah, that's kind of what they're saying.
I think that's how they see it, but
That's
their
how they see
God's
it.
the devil.
Yeah.
So it's I mean it's God's eye, but it's not the God. It's this false God that they've basically made.
Because our God
Isn't
says,
it
look,
Christian then?
because our God says, make no graven images for yourself. So, but our God wouldn't need symbolism. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, what about that? Like Moses went up into the hill to discuss the commandments, and when he came down, he saw that everyone was worshiping a golden calf or something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a false god kind of thing.
Well, yeah, because they weren't meant to be worshiping that. They were in the wrong. They were in the wrong. Moses rebuked them strongly. They were in rebellion even after they were released and got freedom. They were wandered around the desert for 40 years, which should have taken probably 40 days. Yeah, they were in rebellion. They weren't doing the right thing. That was against God. That was against God, not for.
Yeah, I know.
Even if they were eating manna from heaven and splitting the party
The
Red
all-seeing
Sea.
eye thing is Christian based, so it's got to be God's eye.
Oh my goodness, Luca.
I wouldn't say it's Christian based.
No.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't
It's
stem
a
from the Egyptians.
counterfeit and a deceptive, like they want you to link it to that because, like even in Freemasonry, the beginning levels, it's very it sounds pretty decent, but there's an underlying evil that's in that. So we got to be careful of that.
Yeah.
And keep our eyes on Jesus.
If I could mention a quote as well, because this is why it's good to have like a biblical interpretation instead of taking their word for it. I could probably find it somewhere, but it's basically a quote from Albert Pike saying, the blue side of Freemasonry is intentionally misled, and they're shown the signs and symbolism, but they're given a false interpretation.
Exactly.
And if they're not meant to be like in the know, then they won't be in the know. So there's a whole side of the occult that basically just lies to them, and they'll say like, "Oh yeah, it's God's eye, or it's this, or it's that." And I think that's how they get a lot of politicians, because they're like they think it's just a group, and they're just having fun, and the symbols don't mean anything.
Yeah.
But then you join the red side, and then you're finally told. But who's to say like who's the one telling me? Are you blue side or you red side? I don't take their word for any of the shit, honestly.
And look at why would God want to be known as the all-seeing eye? You know, I mean, why just an eye? He's God. He won't want to be known as an eye, as an all-seeing eye. He's God.
Well, maybe, constantly watching over, I guess.
Yeah, but
It's
why
a
just use that?
No, but that's an occult. That's an
all-seeing
occult
God. All-seeing God.
But
You don't need to say,
it's a
hold on,
metaphor.
look at that. You don't need to say all-seeing eye. You can say an all-seeing God, not all-seeing eye. Why?
Yeah, that's an occult. That's an occultic way to look at it.
Omnipotence and
But it's a metaphor,
omnipresence.
so it's fine.
Well, it is
Fine.
written that for a man's ways are before the eyes of the Lord, and the Lord examines all his paths. So, I mean, it's not just one eye. God can just straight up see you with his eyes.
Exactly. Eye. One eye.
We're quickly finish this video. You guys ready?
Sure.
All right. And the Freemasons adopted it later or something, right? The one eye thing.
Okay.
Like-
Anyway,
And yes, Luca, that's their thing.
this is now let's hear
It
Fkatzoid's
wasn't-
lie and then debunk it.
Like, it wasn't always. a
Okay,
Freemason,
Luca,
but-
we're trying to get on with the video, man.
Okay, sorry.
Let's see what so-called lie I made. I'm even having people in Discord today fighting with me and telling me, "Oh, my old avatar had one eye in it." It's like, if you click the avatar, it will open the full screen, and guess what? My full face will be there. So then why, when I click on any YouTube avatar, we don't see more of the image that was already cropped up? Look what it does.
You've played this video before.
No, I haven't played it. Look what happens. That's my full logo, guys. Correct?
Yeah.
My full logo. Look what happens when he clicks on it.
Yeah.
The full logo comes up.
Yep. Oh, it says Jesus saves on it. Wow. Okay.
Wow, it's amazing.
Failed
So
to
the guy,
mention that part.
so the guy doesn't understand that my full logo is showing in the avatar, and when you open it, it shows still the full logo avatar. Wow. How is that a lie?
I'm certain you've played this before.
Let me just-
Hey, I gotta go, guys. I have a meeting, but I'll be back.
All right, let's
It's
go.
great having you in, man.
Yeah, you too, guys.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, see you later.
There's much blessings, man.
You too.
Let me quickly bring something up.
I dropped a thing.
This is
I
my
dropped a
Fkatzoid
piece.
perspective channel. Okay?
Wow.
And
Something
somebody,
that
somebody say
big.
something about your PayPal being 666. Somebody said
No.
something about PayPal.
I don't know about that. Though.
Yeah, I heard that. I can't remember who said that.
But anyway, you see this logo here. My avatar.
Mm-hmm.
See how zoomed in it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you see my banner, because he's going to bring this up. You see how it looks. Okay. Let me show you something.
Oh, so the profile picture is just a zoomed-in image of the banner, just your face on the banner.
Here's the banner. This is the full banner in Canva.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is only this part shows on the what's it?
Yeah, because there are different aspects. There are different aspects. It's
Yeah.
Ah,
Even I have
shoot.
to swap my profile picture because I have to when I set it as a profile picture when I go onto Restream, you know.
Mm-hmm. And then I just want to ask you, can you guys see on screen here?
Yeah.
Oh, what am I going to? What does that show on the TV there back? The full one, correct?
Yeah.
What does it show on the laptop?
Exactly. The clipped one.
I'll worry about it after the stream.
No face at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of odd, don't you guys think? But yet he's moaning and saying it doesn't show the full. That's quite an odd thing. Let me quickly.
This must be the new flavor of the week or something, is blasting on people for that kind of crap. Because we saw Anson Howard put out a little video about that, saying everybody was a shill
I know.
and all this other shit. Like, good God, get some.
Hey, Sobby's actually got his comments up in there.
I know. I was
And
just
then
going to
I
leave a comment and say, great video. Yeah.
But I want to point into you guys as well. Can you see my logo there? My avatar?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see the full logo, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's weird.
And it just.
Oh, my word.
They're the same.
They're the same.
Man.
You know, I can even change this. Look, guys, I can even change this.
Yeah, you can
Just make it just like this. Oh, look, where's going to put my eye in there? Just because I want to put Fkatzoid's logo perspective. Okay, maybe let's make it even smaller. How's that? Let's make it done. There we go. Oh, look, I changed it.
Oh no, the all knocking mouth.
Yeah. This is how desperate these people are to make nonsense.
I think they're just batshit crazy.
That's all he chose on his whole video, anyways. Just that.
Well, I think with Anthony, he also, I think he ended up. Oh, and they're all proud meat eaters, so I think that's his problem. He's meat.
Well, that's his trip. Let him go through it. You know, that's the way I look at it.
But it was just sly how he did it. So if he's been both of our panels just sitting there chilling.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's a lot like that. There's a lot of them like that. You gotta watch, man.
Yeah.
You go over to some other channel and see somebody's in there all buddy in your chat, just raking shit about you in somebody else's chat. It's like, okay. Then they come back and go, "Where'd my wrench go?" Huh, I wonder.
7 Club, the same guy that's
The biggest group of hypocrites. Oh shit. Sorry. Oh, wait a second. Sorry about that.
If there was on, like, I'm sure Jesus
That is better, isn't it? Holy crap.
would have streamed.
Sorry.
If there was streaming back then, you know, because he hung about with them.
Well, I'm pretty sure Pharisees and Sadducees accused.
Yeah, it's like,
well, we've had Tories in, we've had Conservative in, we've had Labour in, we've had the Conservative in, and all that, and they do the same shit. They do the same thing. Nothing's changed.
Well, PJ, when you gonna tell Vicky to wear her job?
Wow, yeah, that'll be a problem. That will be a problem.
probably when he feels like going to stay in the hospital for a little bit. That's about the time he does that.
Cheers, Luca. Thanks for coming, man.
I don't see Vicky putting up with that shit for a second.
No.
Vicky, that's her name. Yeah, the bitch that insulted Aaron Armstrong's mother and wife, and then cried when Aaron demanded an apology and insulted her back. I mean, literally cried.
It'd be like trying to put a cat in a bag. It ain't happening, man.
Yeah, our son's dad's Muslim as well, and he wouldn't have got to where I was. Not happening. Nice.
Spelling mistake. Why is Bev every night in our private chat bothering us?
I know. I just noticed there's 21 that I haven't seen. Wow, that's some often I don't go in there.
There you go.
Let's check it.
Dumbest people on the planet.
See him drop the ball?
Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
Where was he at? St Andrews.
Yeah, probably one of his golf courses up there or whatever.
Yeah.
It's funny as hell because there's another one somebody put out. Let me see if I can find it. It's got him 3 different times cheating at golf.
Wow, that's blatant.
Crazy.
He's not wanting to use the sandwich.
I have probably played golf 4 times in my life, and I could beat Trump.
Did you see this thing where wishing people a happy birthday is actually not cool?
It's not
Really?
cool. Okay.
Yeah, here, this is pretty interesting, man.
Miserable birthday to you, whoever's birthday it is.
Yeah. Like believing in a contract. I put it back down there in the private.
Interesting.
Consider that birthdays often... Are you all ready to never see the world the same? Did you ever consider that birthdays, often seen as harmless celebrations, might be one of the most widespread ritualistic spells on planet Earth? Beneath the surface of cake, candles, and singing lies a practice with all the hallmarks of spellcasting. Repetitive chanting, fire, intention, a subconscious agreement to age. Now let me break this down for educational purposes only.
A subconscious agreement to age? What?
Exploring how this global tradition might be more than meets the eye. Every birthday, people
Cut your dreadlocks off, white boy.
worldwide sing the same song, Happy Birthday, in nearly identical melody and rhythm.
Yeah, because that's a song. That's how you sing a song. Songs have a specific rhythm and melody. What are you talking about? Hey, Lisa D.
Creating a vibrational frequency. This, performed annually on a specific date tied to your solar return, acts like a time-based trigger. This ritual includes
And no matter how dumb this guy is, he's smarter than any flat earther.
candle magic. You light a flame, like a symbol of spirit. You make a silent wish, a spoken desire kept secret to work, and blow it out with intention-filled breath. This mirrors spell manifestation. Fire, wish, breath, silence. Akin to the sigil-based rituals where secrecy amplifies power.
I mean, sigil? No such word as sigil.
By keeping your wish unspoken, as tradition dictates, you've also been told that it won't come true otherwise. A classic inversion tactic that seals your intention. The declaration of I am blank years old is a verbal contract, one you and your cells unconsciously accept.
No, it's based on the Earth's position in relationship to the sun. That's what it's based on. It's not an unconscious thing, man.
Everyone around you reinforces it, creating a collective identity tied to a number, not your essence. This number carries social expectations, how you should look, feel, or act at age 30 or age 50. It's not just biological aging, it's mental, social, energetic, locking you into a framework of limitations. The Happy Birthday song, the most sung tune globally, has a particular vibe, a slightly minor key, robotic delivery, and often ending in an awkward pause or a dark joke about morality. It's less uplifting, more entertaining.
See, this is a case of someone being concerned with shit that doesn't need to be concerned about.
Pulling you into a collective rhythm. Birthdays as we know them were commercialized in the 19th century, with companies like Hallmark turning them into a consumerist spectacle.
With a calendar, West Side, you'd use a calendar.
The focus shifted from celebrating your soul's arrival to gifts, sugar-laden cake, and social validation. The real you, your essence, gets buried under birthday you, defined by age and external markers. This ritual reinforces group identity, not individual light. Instead of scraping birthdays, reclaim them. Shift the narrative. Rather than I'm 30.
Scraping? What? Scraping birthdays?
Try, I'm entering my next spiral or expansion, or I've grown in light. Remember we said I'm 30.
If you want people to laugh at you, sure, go ahead.
7 years old eternal. Blow out the candle not to wish silently, but to speak your own truth boldly.
Oh, okay.
Anchoring in the flame's energy. Celebrate not how long you've survived, but how much you've expanded. Your wisdom, joy, your inner fire. By reframing from the ritual, you break free from the unconscious aging and eternal embrace of growth. So next time you hear happy birthday, consider, is it a celebration or a spell? Comment if this perspective shifts how you see birthdays. Interesting.
No, my shit shifted about how I perceive you.
Interesting.
Wow.
There's already dark tones ahead, Bev.
There was parts of truth in there. Definitely truth in there.
Well,
a bit ridiculous.
No, there's no truth in there. No, there's not. But of course you'd think there is, wouldn't you?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, the commercial thing, yeah, of course. That's definitely...
Yes, cake is nice. Cake is a lie, though.
You know, there's definitely.
Bev says there's some dark times ahead if you're going to repeat this shite often.
There's that's an old philosophy. Cake is a lie. That's where a government or an authority figure promises you cake for your hard work, but they never give you cake. They just tell you there's cake. There is no cake.
Dark times ahead, whether you like it or not. Whatever you do, you better get ready for it, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening all around you right now. Right now. You're seeing it. Hopefully, you're seeing it.
What happened? I've checked Safeway. I've checked Purity grocery store. Whatever happened to Jello pudding cheesecake mix or cheesecake kit? You got like a bag of graham cracker crumbs. You didn't get any butter. I think you had to supply your own butter. And then you got instant set Jello cheesecake flavor. You made your pie crust. You made the mix, poured it in there, put it in the refrigerator for an hour, and it was great. It was best cheesecake you ever had. I can't find it. I'm having to order it on Amazon.
That's the problem. That's what I'm saying. People are going crazy. They don't see it. They're literally like zombies. That's the whole reason why my thumbnail.
They are.
So you do realize that Creality Jesus means fake Jesus. Creality is a fake reality. Is a made up reality. So the name of your channel is very apropos.
I mean, I don't know if
You never heard of Jello pudding cheesecake mix? Oh, dude, it's the best.
if you guys have realized that, but it does feel like more and more we're talking to.
Hey, Bev, you're retarded. I didn't post it. Somebody else posted it, and I showed it to you. You're really stupid, aren't you?
Hold on. Buried underneath stuff. Hold on, here we go.
Fucking Chong motherfucker, dude. Seriously, you're dumb.
And I never did understand. Is Bev a male or a female?
You can't tell the difference? You can't tell if Bev's a male or female? What, with all his photographs of him with a beard? You can't tell? Okay.
He's male.
Is he? Okay.
I also missed Jello 123. Anybody ever have Jello 123? Jello 123. Hey, it's working now. Yeah, Jello 123 was great. You mixed it up, you poured it into a glass, and it separated into 3 separate layers, like a foam layer, they were just different states of Jello. Yeah, Jello 123 was great. It probably turned out to be toxic, but yeah. I mean, it looked like a sorbet or a sherbet when you mixed it up. It's really, really neat. Science.
I was wondering. There's like Beverly Cleary, the author, is a guy. For all the years when I was growing up, and I thought it was a woman.
Oh yeah, there's definitely. I mean, up in Scotland, where I'm from, mine is Beverly, a woman, but Bev's the first Bev I've known that was a guy.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, Beverly Cleary is the only other one that I've known.
Beverly Cleary is a Ohio State graduate. I believe it was Beverly Cleary. Ohio State really celebrates him. I think it's Beverly Cleary. Beverly Cleary. Maybe I'm thinking of a different person. Let's see. Beverly Cleary, American writer. Beverly Cleary's books have earned her many prestigious awards in honor of her achievement. Wait, she wrote Runaway Ralph, didn't she? Yeah, Runaway Ralph. Yeah, I've got her books up on my shelf. Read them when I was a kid and found them in a at the thrift store and bought the whole collection. But yeah, Beverly Cleary is not a man, dipshit.
But it's like the name Barry. To me, that's a
Yeah, children's author. Who wrote? Oh, shit. Damn, who? Yeah, Ramona. Yeah. Who am I thinking of? It's the guy who wrote the Life and Time of The Life and Times of Nitty. I can't remember the guy's first name. Alfred Nitty? Frank? No. Damn it. I can't remember the guy's name. Thurber. James Thurber. Yeah, that's the guy I was thinking of. Yeah, James Thurber. I believe he was in Ohio State. James Grover Thurber. Yeah, Life and Times of Leroy Nitty, or Leroy. Shit, what's the name of that? Yeah, he attended Ohio State University, where he was a member of Phi Kappa Psi fraternity and editor of the student magazine, The Sundial. Yep, so he was been to his house in Columbus. But yeah, Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Walter Mitty, not Leroy Nitty. Anyway.
the girl's name because my older sister's called Barry, but it's not. It's actually a boy's name, Barry.
See, none of them bothered to look this shit up. They're just speaking as if it's truth now.
When I grew up, when I heard a boy called Barry, I was like, "Yeah, you got a girl's name," because my sister was called Barry. You know, but it's actually a boy's name, and I always thought it was a girl's.
And I don't think Bev's first name is Bev.
When I was younger, okay. My sister's got a boy's name.
Yeah, there's an apartment complex area in Columbus, close to Ohio State, called Thurber Village. It's named after him.
And she's Billy Ann. Obviously, the Ann part is not boy.
And there's a play. I can't remember the name of it, about Thurber's childhood, or not childhood, but his early years.
And on lighter news, did you know that Borat got shredded?
Who's Borat?
Borat. Yeah, the guy played Borat. He's not shredded, man.
Oh, did he?
Sacha Baron Cohen, isn't it?
Yeah. Because he's in the Marvel movies now, and he plays Mephisto in one of the series. What series is it?
Yeah.
Super Jew.
He's like.
Yeah, I can't remember what if he's in the movie or if he was in the MCU movie.
MCU,
series. But I can't remember if it was a movie or.
There we go.
Playing Mephisto. He's nice. Yeah,
nice. Yeah, the thing that's going around now, he's like claiming to.
Oh, thanks, Lisa.
Have done this natural, and people are like,
no.
They don't believe him.
No, guarantee.
Yeah, that's the biggest debate at the moment. did he really do this natural or not?
Depends on how long you're saying he took to do that. You know what I mean? If you're saying 6 months to a year, no, I don't.
I think that's definitely doable naturally.
It is doable naturally, but
But
you know, a
on the
lot of
time
them.
frame, there's a bit dodginess there.
Yeah.
Especially with his age. I mean, what, he's in his 50s.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
So it's going to be a bit more difficult to.
Really? Just because you can't get into shape, don't throw those aspersions onto other people, man.
Be that lean and bold at the same time.
When you have nothing but time on your hands and a lot of money to throw at it, you can get in pretty good shape, man. You can. Doesn't matter how old you are.
In that little time frame he did it.
And he's in men's fitness. I dare say he's airbrushed up a bit as well. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. They always play with the lighting and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, that looks natural. For sure. That's definitely naturally attainable. But the time frame makes it a bit dodgy.
Right.
Wow, that killed the mood.
Hey, fellas, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was cooking some dinner.
It's all right. We were waiting for you, man.
I hope you ate for me too.
Oh yeah, no, it was Ironheart. It was the series. He played Mephisto in the series Ironheart. No, there.
What did I miss? Anything?
Nothing really much.
No, just a bunch of people crying about shit.
Okay.
But he is getting his own movie. Yeah, he was
Nothing
in,
you don't already know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean when it's your job to get to work out and get in shape, you do it.
Interesting. Who's getting their own movie?
Sacha Baron Cohen. He played in Mephisto at the end of Ironheart. It's a series on Disney MCU. No, it's Ironheart is like the girl at the.
You watch Disney? He watches Disney? You know Disney is full of black magic, right? Most of Disney's movies, I'd say 90%, are based on black magic. Bedknobs and Broomsticks, Snow White, Cinderella. Yeah, all of them, pretty much.
The young girl.
Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Or no, that's a different author. Never mind. But yeah, Disney's full of black magic, man.
Iron Man sort of thing. Ironheart.
Right.
And Mephisto was at the end of that, and now he's getting his own movie. Obviously, you know what MCU do; they always put in like a thing at the end, kind of leading into the next.
Yeah.
Post credit scene and that. But it's the best.
I mean, these people just have no grasp on reality whatsoever. They really don't.
Best part I've ever seen him play actually was Mephisto as an actor. I mean, he played because you only ever see him playing funny parts, you know, like Ali G or Borat or Bruno. You know, that's all you see him play. He's never serious, but this is kind of a serious part, and he's pretty good at it. But the rest of the series was terrible. I mean, Ironheart's a terrible series, but the good part of it was him.
If also I may say, I'm kind of going back in time a little bit about Eddie's chat last night. Like Matthew Hakeem.
He was in there a lot.
What's that?
Yeah, Matthew Hakeem has become a very big supporter of Eddie Bravo.
Oh, I know it. And between me and Matthew, I've never said one unkind word to that man ever, right? Never. Even though we have a difference in
theology.
In doctrine, right, theology.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Aaron, good to see you. It's been a long time. Yeah.
But after I was quoting scripture, he was the first one to say, like, I don't remember his exact words, but he was like, "Oh, throw him out of here. Throw Derek out of here."
Well, the thing is, Matthew was already. He always used to support me until he didn't want me to accept his doctrine. And ever since then, yeah, he was had the bullseye for me all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And no, so like I mean, just as far as like, you know, if he's a fellow Christian, he's the one who's in trespass between me and him.
Uh-huh.
I've never advocated for him to, just get rid of him or stop listening, but he did that to me last night.
It's quite sad though.
It's very sad
Mm-hmm.
for him, not me. And I do forgive him and bless him anyway. But yeah, no, he's just wrong. Like, I mean, I'm sorry if you can't take scripture and want to throw somebody out for it.
Yep. It's quite crazy.
Oh yeah, someone thought, I think they thought that because Sandro says hello to everybody individually, so someone in Banjo's chat was saying, he's just doing that so he could put his eye up all over the place, spamming the chat with his eye.
Yeah, and which is sad.
But
I mean, they got an issue that
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do, Lisa.
that Sandro's not changing his avatar.
Why should he?
I don't think he should. Sandra, I think as a stand to homage,
I'll be right back.
that it's a defiance of their idiocy, you should keep it forever.
Yeah, I agree. Keep it, Sandro.
I mean, why must you conform to their lies just because you want to not offend them?
I mean, I would keep it. I would keep it. There's no, if he likes it, keep it. Just because they say something, why should he have to change it? If he wants to change it in the future, that's fine. But if you don't,
you see,
keep it.
the issue they have now is because he doesn't want to change it, therefore he's shocked. It's like, oh, come on.
He's a man. You know what I mean? He's a grown man. He can make his own frigging decision to change it or not. You know what I mean?
It's like I've gone back and forth on that in my mind as well. Like where I was talking to Soft the other day. But you know what? No, in this case, definitely both Soft and like Sandro. No, just stand your ground.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very inconsequential to me.
Yeah,
it really is. You know.
Well, let's put it this way. Soft. Are they going to dictate whether you and God have a relationship or not?
No.
Exactly.
No.
At the end of the day, we care what God thinks, not what some idiot on the internet thinks.
No.
You mean like some idiot like you? Like you?
If you're worried about what somebody else's relationship with God is, then you ain't paying enough attention to your own. That's all.
That's right.
You mean like what you people have cried about this entire stream? That's all you're doing is just crying about other people's religion, man. No self-awareness whatsoever with these people.
And I ain't removing no moon just because someone made a stupid video, you know, in my backslash on YouTube. Stupid. It's because I like the colour purple and I like the bloody full moon, so I got a purple scenery with a full moon.
So other people do things that you call satanic rituals, but that's okay for you to say. But when other people pick you apart, like you do to other people, like you do to them, then it's wrong, right? It's wrong. They can't do that. That's just what I wanted, right? You whiny little cunt. I can't find my pipe.
Yeah, that apparently makes him a shill now because he has a full moon.
I think it makes it double now because I changed my avatar from just my face to being the fisherman in the boat catching a fish that says truth on it, but there's a full moon behind him. You know what I mean? So
you must be careful. They're gonna start calling you very evil because you got a skinned squirrel in your.
Oh yeah.
And I say squirrel because people keep asking what's that. It's a springbok.
I know it's a springbok.
Well, it's like this is coming from people who don't stop when you mention scripture.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah, they're in serious breach. Like, you're not allowed to herald the righteousness of Christ while ignoring his word at the same
And that's
time.
very telling. To me, that is very, very telling me.
It says exactly what it is.
Look at this, how ridiculous it is. Brancher asked me live about me and the relationship with Jesus while I was timed out. I mean, really? While you timed out?
It was effing deplorable time to that as well.
Hypocrites. Nothing but hypocrites.
It's madness.
Here's a weird ass thing. This, according to Kanye West, that production company called Rock Nation that Jay-Z had, that once you sign a contract in that, you can't ever say the word Jesus or anything.
Oh, whoa. You said Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, he's in it deep, man.
Oh,
He's
100%. Yeah, he's...
See him forehead to forehead with that Abramovich broad, going to those spirit cooking rituals. And
yeah, the symbolism with him goes crazy.
Oh.
But this is the problem. They see people like that, and they're like, oh, he's doing it. Let me find a comparison with everybody else. And not everybody's in the same boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's a thing on it.
I mean, and people, I wouldn't necessarily say, like, because there is some validity to, a lot of the Sandro nonsense. Not when it comes to you, just the symbolism in general. Like, I think there's a reason all these companies use the symbolism, because the people running these companies probably are corrupted people. So it makes sense. But then you have just everyday people picking up on those things, right? And now maybe you have this guy opening a company, and he's like, oh, well, I see everybody else using the symbol. Let me use a pyramid as well. Right. And his intention is not the same intention as them, right? Right. But now he's drawn in the same boat as them. That's just an example, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just throwing everybody with the same brush, because some people are ignorant of it,
Yeah.
But that's why I say it's got to do with intention. Yeah. And the fact is, they just making links where there is no link sometimes. They take it too much. They literally put the conspiratard in conspiracy. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to see something, you're going to see it. It's as simple as that. If you really want to see something, you will see it.
Well, when your only tool is a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, let's see what.
I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing Kanye West say this.
There's a part in a Rock Nation contract that says that people are not allowed to sing about Christ. So I'll be wondering, I'll be like, yo, God, why? Why have you swung my sword?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you came in the game with Jesus Walsh.
Like, why? Bro, I be trying to...
Kanye West just said that there's a part in the Rock Nation contract that you can't sing about Christ. He says in the contract, it says that people are not allowed to sing about Christ Jesus.
Quite crazy.
It's all starting to make sense now. Because like we've said 100 times before, and for those who never heard it, this is your first time hearing it, Jay-Z said on his song State of Empire featuring Alicia Keys, 3rd verse, I believe, Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. The wickedness in these individuals runs deep.
Yep.
Deeper than you can imagine, deeper than I can imagine, and I imagine it's pretty deep. They've made their way to the top with different spells, different rituals, but trust me when I tell you, it's gonna come down.
And you see that's
it's gonna be exposed. Light is gonna show in the darkness.
Boy.
Watch.
You see, like that's intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I kind of find an issue with that as well, because Kanye in his own right is probably, at least it was one of them or is one of them as well. So, I mean, It's just one sellout snitching on another sellout, which is, I find, kind of odd. Which begs the question, maybe they don't care if you know about this at this point. Because a lot of times they'll do that. They'll just come out and tell you the truth because they don't even care at this point. I think they do that with the weather. Because now we have in-government documentation, at least in Tennessee and other places, saying the government does modify the weather and we're going to ban it. And, now they're coming out and saying, oh, yeah, cloud seeding. They were just saying Elon Musk or whatever was having to come out and say that cloud seeding didn't start the... But cloud seeding is old news. That's old. You know what I mean? We already knew all that. That's nothing new. They were cloud seeding in like the 50s and 40s. But now, instead of talking about what they're actually doing, which is most likely like something with frequencies in the atmosphere, we're talking about cloud seeding. Like that's some brand new technology. And they're okay with like backsliding a little bit. And they're like, okay, you know what? Yeah, we are modifying the weather. I know 3 years ago, if you Googled, is the U.S. government modifying the weather? Even Joe Biden was saying, well, he was laughing on TV, calling everybody conspiracy theorists because we thought that the government could possibly control the weather. But now,
Seeding clouds is not controlling the weather, dipshit. That's making it rain. Controlling the weather entails like creating hurricanes, stopping torrential rains. It's not the same thing, man.
now they're telling you. Now they're just like, yeah, we control the weather. Multiple governments all over the world. We don't even care because they already have the infrastructure. Nobody's going to stop them. Nobody's going to do anything. So they're okay with telling you what they're doing because now it's too late. Now you're just watching the show, and ultimately I think this was described in an interview by Fritz Springmeier, but it's like the externalization of the hierarchy, which is essentially like them doing what's in secret. And they're trying to like basically.
I meant to have this on 1.5 speed, but somehow it didn't do that.
Push down on the public and get everybody else to knowingly or unknowingly be involved with it one way or another, right? Just how they show you in TV shows and the songs with all these puppets, that's what they do. That's like their job, to externalize it and try to get everybody involved. And now we're idolizing these people, and you have, yeah.
Right.
Kind of went off on a little rant there, sorry.
We can relate. Excuse me. No, yeah, there's no such thing as chemtrails, and a few years later, oh yeah, we're changing the environment.
Oh yeah, by the way, we're in the UK.
No, they aren't changing the environment, and chemtrails are non-existent. These people will just believe in anything, won't they? Except reality.
Hey, spraying heavy metals in the atmosphere. It's just an experiment, though. We're not too sure about it. Yeah, okay, right.
Nobody is spraying heavy metals in the atmosphere using planes and exhaust. Nobody's doing that.
But it wasn't really a point about the weather necessarily. I just think that's like a prime example of them clearly doing something for so long, probably at least 50 years, and then now it's just like, all right, yeah, we'll let you know. Just like with some of the stuff with the JFK files and all that, which, I mean, it was all redacted anyways, but they pushed it. Like, I was actually looking this up. This is weird. I wonder if they're going to do this with some other stuff. I guess they have, but all of the files I can seem to find on, like, weather modification are just, like, from, like, the 60s, 70s, 80s, as far as, like, government files go. And then it's like, there's nothing really. So
I bet these idiots believe that dowsing is real. I bet they do.
Assuming those have yet to be redacted, because I'm sure they exist. Of course they exist. We just haven't seen them yet. We'll see them in 30 years, you know what I mean? Just like we're seeing these files now that were in 70s.
Well, maybe, because it's like Google, for example. It's like they've been active in like erasing history themselves.
Yeah.
Like they will literally take it off their platform.
Well, I think we've all probably seen that. Like I have a list of it's 100 different weather modification patents, and it's on some random website. I actually remember the name of it, thank God. And I was trying to find it, and it was like impossible to find. I had to type the website word for word, and then like jump through a bunch of hoops. I didn't even find it on Google. I think I found it on Yandex, which is like a Russian search engine. But yeah, I mean, that's a prime example. I used to be able to find that like it was nothing. Like first results on Google back in maybe 2016,
right,
2017.
and now it's gone.
It's literally gone. Yeah, I couldn't find it on Google. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But I guess this is why we do these things. This is why we have these discussions and get the word out.
Well, yeah.
Because I mean, clearly you can't just look it up. I'd have to send you the link. Matter of fact, I might post it in the chat if anybody's curious.
No, yeah, it's like we actually want to talk about.
No, you do these live streams because you're fucking idiots. That's why you do the live streams, because you think that reality doesn't work like it does with everyone else. You think that thinking something makes it real.
What we've seen, like, my goodness.
Dave's still going crazy in the private chat.
Yeah, I've got 42.8 this side.
Good.
So true, Sandro. So true. Better to lose subs than brain cells. I agree.
Yeah, I wouldn't let it.
That's certainly happening with me. That's for sure.
Our MAGA guy hasn't shown back up yet. You notice that? The person that said, "Oh, Trump won't do all the things that everybody said he's going to do." And I said, "Okay, when he starts doing them, come back and we'll talk about it." Notice he hadn't been back yet. I imagine he's probably whining and crying on somebody's live stream because something that Trump did affects him personally.
What should we get up exciting, guys? What's exciting? Let's see.
I don't know, it's kind of hard to top. It's like they keep putting more and more on our plate, and it's like, hey, how do you top it? You know, it's just like it's stupid, man. It's like I've never seen this much bullshit in such short periods of time come about.
Yes, absolutely. You're absolutely right.
Asshole Chong looking motherfucker.
Yes, you're absolutely right when you say.
Stupid, man. I've never seen this much bullshit in such short periods of time come about. You know, it's just.
Yeah. Never seen so much bullshit come about in such a short period of time. You're describing the channel that you're on right now to a T.
Blows me away.
Do you know the debate you were showing of Duffy the other day? The open theism thing.
Oh yeah.
Was that the full debate?
No, it was just a cut on there.
All right, I've got the link to the full debate. Can't Fix Stupid gave me that thing. Let's see in Messenger. Let me give me a Messenger. Hopefully. Where is he? There he is. Oh, there it is. You've got it. Put the link in the private. There. That's the full debate there.
Awesome. Thank you. Is the sound at least better on this?
I haven't checked. I haven't checked it. To be honest. He did 3 hours and 20 minutes long. He just found it for me. He does all that kind of stuff. If he sees something going on, he knows he hasn't got the full thing. He's go looking for it. Simon found the timestamp in that for the.
Oh, it's on Bob Enyard's channel.
Yes, Bob Enyard. Yeah. He did say that.
No, the sound is still as bad as always. Let's actually go to Bob Enyard's channel. Bob Enyard had some weird views. The guy was a.
I did try to give you it last night in the chat when it was the debate, but I think you missed it. He gave me another Jubilee one as well today about guess the flat earther, and it says that's no good. It got taken down last time. Remember? This is another one. It's Find the Flat Earther. Remember Find the Flat Earther? But yes. But it's got 10.2 million views. Wow. You can't do it live because it got taken down last time.
And Mr. Cheswick. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Mr. Cheswick. Flat Earth has plenty of women. They're just not the most vocal.
That's true.
My younger brother, who's also FE, he's not even vocal himself, but now he's engaged to a woman who's also FE.
Well, you know, and the thing is, who else is the flat earther supposed to have make sandwiches for? I mean, come on, right? Well, that'll rile somebody up.
No, but yeah, it's like a lot of people, they're not the most vocal, and you don't have to be.
Yeah, I sent a video there in side chat. Maybe we could look over that. I kind of skimmed through it. I didn't really watch it.
Oh, we've already gone through it, yeah. We've actually reviewed this guy. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
This guy, it seemed very scripted.
Yeah.
And that so-called flat earther also seemed, very fake.
Yeah, it seemed like kind of a piece in a way, but yeah.
Jack Gordon, yeah. Yeah, we actually reviewed this actual video.
That's cool. I have to find that. Was that a live stream?
Yes, it was a live stream. Let me see if I can find it.
Probably a while ago. It's like a 4-month-old video.
Months ago, yeah. It was when it practically came out, so. What am I seeing? Cool. Huh?
Oh.
This is this one. Go tub. See if I can find my channel live. It's quite a while back, but I think we'll be having to do a stream on quite a few things still, Christian related there.
Oh, did that Premier go out? I haven't seen if it did with Josh and
Yeah, that was yesterday. That was. I still want to. I'm gonna download and listen to work tomorrow. Looks good with Hey Dude with Steve.
Yeah, I'll have to have a look at that.
Where is it? No, I can't remember what stream that was, dude.
Yeah, you're good, man. It's all
It
good.
was in Asian because it wasn't. Let's see, where is it? It was before that. I don't know when I'm going to debate cupcakes on that because every time it just gets postponed.
Yeah.
That by about the second or third time, you can just chalk it up to that. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, because every time. I mean, how long ago was this? Let's see. When we did the cupcake series, it was what, almost 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And who wants to debate me? Okay. And then every time it's going to come up, oh no, we have to move it on. Oh, we have to move it on. Okay. I can't find it. It sucks. Heron, hello. How's it going? Snow looking nice, warm and fluffy there. There's the clouds.
Well, I look like I just got dragged out of the river. Guys, I just wanted to ask you about the weather modification. As you can see, do you really think they're actually dumping anything, or is it just like, do they just masquerade it as like, look at all this scary stuff in the sky, and then they let us?
I think it's barium, strontium, and
honestly-
aluminum, probably some other things too. But you can test it in the soil. There's videos online of people doing soil tests, and they're finding types of aluminum that it's like a processed aluminum. I don't really understand it, but the type of metal isn't like a natural aluminum you would find in the earth. It's something that is processed, and then it has to then be distributed. And it's all in the soil, like levels that are like 1,000 times. And then there's even articles talking about this is what's causing forest fires. The amounts of aluminum, I think it's aluminum oxide, is what they're spraying specifically, and it causes forest fires because it's combustible. It goes really deep. I mean, you're not gonna try to use DuckDuckGo or maybe Yandex, but if you look up those.
Say what? Is aluminum oxide flammable? Aluminum oxide is a chemical compound of aluminum and oxygen with a chemical formula Al2O3. Is the most commonly occurring of several aluminum oxides and specifically identified as aluminum oxide. It is commonly called alumina and also may be called aloxide, aloxite, alox, alundum. Aluminum oxide is insoluble in water. It's mostly commonly occurring in crystalline form, called corundum, or aluminum oxide. Its hardness makes it suitable for use as an abrasive in a compound and cutting tools. So, yeah, if aluminum oxide was flammable, then you couldn't use it for sanding because a lot of sparks and heat are built up in sanding, and it would burst into flames. So, yeah. Aluminum oxide itself does not burn. Right here. So, what a fucking idiot.
Those type of terms like barium, aluminum, strontium, forest fires caused by chemtrails, things like that, you'll be able to find it.
Greetings, my fellow freethinkers.
That's the best I can tell you.
How's it going, man?
So we're definitely agreeing that they're definitely, because like, you know, at the beginning of everything, they're not really allowed to just murder us, right? Like if they really wanted to do it, they would just do it.
Well, I mean, they're not allowed to just murder you. Yeah, they are. What do you mean? So a tyrannical government has to obey rules? Is that what you're saying, you dumb fuck?
So are they allowed to poison us?
Yes.
Or are they allowed to
Heron, let's put it this way. Do they put fluoride in the water?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, not everywhere, thank God.
Yes, they put fluoride in the water to help your teeth. It's not enough to poison you. It's well below limits.
Some places
They also put chlorine in water and a few other chemicals that basically dissipate and get out of the water. But you ever eat hominy corn? You know what it's made with? It's made with fucking lye. Is lye poison? Yeah, lye will kill you. But it's washed out in the process, man.
Is to create transhuman.
Yeah. They're trying to.
Agenda.
Oh, look up. Can you look up? What is it called? Smart dust. Look up smart dust.
Smart dust nanotechnology.
Yeah. It's basically nanotechnology. They're like little microscopic.
Okay. Smart dust. Smart dust is a system of many tiny microelectromechanical systems, MEMS, such as sensors, robots, and other devices that can detect, for example, light, temperature, vibration, magnetism, or chemicals. They're usually operated on a computer network wirelessly and are distributed over some area to perform tasks. So it's a MEMS device. It's not nanotech. Oh, I guess it would be nanotech in a way, but it's not little fucking machines that you can program to do shit.
Nano computers. Who God knows if they're spraying that? I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, they're spraying as well various bacteria, fungi, fungus, and no viruses because they don't exist, but all other stuff, yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'll actually send a link if you.
Yes, they're information gathering machines is what they are. They don't go out and change shit, man.
Post of this. This is like This is like
They're the equivalent to a tape measure.
my favorite thing.
A tape measure can't create length, but it can measure the length of something.
Here, I'll send it in the.
I have thousands of videos related to chemtrails on my channel. If you want to get at it, you will spend hours and hours. You can find a lot of information in it.
What's that? President Trump.
Here it is. I found it.
Chemtrail plane. Huh?
I mean, these people will just fall for anything as long as it's not real, right?
Did President Trump tour a chemtrail plane? In June 2017, entertainment website Nevada County Scooper published an article in June apparently to report that the U.S. President Donald Trump had promised to shut down the chemtrail program. How does he shut down a chemtrail program that never existed, apparently?
Exactly. How they ban it in Mexico if it doesn't exist.
Right.
I think there's well ban it in Texas if it doesn't exist. How you can ban something if it doesn't exist? Make it make sense.
Right. He said that level being horizontal doesn't help the flat earth. We don't need to help the flat earth. You need to help the globe. Okay. You people get this.
Help the globe? What are you talking about? The globe needs no help. You guys need help. You have no map, no model, no measurements of what you believe in. So, yeah, we don't need help.
This out of your mind, okay? I don't know what's wrong with you. You have the positive claim that goes beyond.
And we've met that burden. You've not met your burden of proof.
The observable reality. And so therefore you have the burden of proof. And so
right, we have the heliocentric model, which is measurements of reality. That's what we have. What do you got? Your opinion?
So far you've come up goose eggs. Okay? That's it.
Look, I don't even get it. I don't get the blobbers because they have.
After this live stream's up. Excuse me. Hold on. After this live stream's over, I'm going to go to the grocery store and buy some cocoa powder and sweetened condensed milk. You mix it together till it's like really thick. I think it's like 240 grams. Yeah, it's 240 grams of condensed milk and you have to heat it up so it thins it, makes it thinner. And 100 grams of cocoa powder, and you mix it up till it's like almost like a fudge, and you cool it, press it out, and cool it, and then coat it in cocoa powder, and then cut it, and it's supposed to be really, really fucking good.
Had to be trolls or paid shields. Why? Because they already know at this point they cannot change our minds. And they know as well that we cannot change their minds.
Yes, idiots. You can't change an idiot's mind when they think that they're right, because they're idiots. They don't understand facts. They don't understand reality. So yeah, we can't change your mind, and you can't change ours because we understand science, and we understand measurements, and we understand reality.
What's the point coming here? So ergo, there must be paint shields, and they have nothing else to do in their life.
Meanwhile, we got Shilanjo calling you paid shields.
I want to say it's not so much that the majority of them are shills; it's that they're deceived, you know.
Yes.
Ah, they're deceived.
They're deceived.
Of course, I get it, but they are deceived.
Deceived by who? Deceived by who? By school? by by the indoctrination centers? Is that who they're deceived by?
Welcome, by the way.
You're deceived by dumb shits like Fkatzoid and SSUM and PJ and Michael. That's who you're deceived by.
Also hearing.
But at this point, they already know they cannot change our minds, and they know whatever we tell them, we cannot change their minds. So what's the point coming here? It's wasting of time for everyone, and I think that's the goal.
To mock you. That's why. Because it's funny mocking idiots.
Oh, to waste our time.
Well, part of it is trying to convince themselves in their own mind.
They got to convince themselves, like you do. Like you have to convince yourself that the Earth is flat, despite all evidence, measurements, proofs that are presented to you, right? You're describing yourself, right, stupid?
Like, oh, maybe
that's true. That's
gain
true.
some ground in some argument here. Maybe it'll justify how I think or believe.
They need confirmation from other people because they're not certain themselves, so they need constant confirmation. Yeah, you're correct.
Yes.
I love the projection. It's chef's kiss.
And yeah, we can just let that soak in for a
marinate. Marinate.
I'm sorry. Wait for tomorrow. I'm listening.
I just stopped. I'm just stopping speaking with the Globbers because they're not going to reconcile a few basic things. Unless they do that, then I'm not answering their questions.
There you go. You have to reconcile those basic physical impossibilities.
Yeah, exactly.
Incorporated that you seem to over.
What physical impossibilities are you talking about? What physical impossibilities? Your misunderstanding of science and physics? I think that's what you're talking about.
We're like, well, look, I see a bug going over the day. No, I don't care about your misinterpretation of a long distance observation. Okay.
Okay. So when you can't zoom that thing back in, what do you care about then? You're an idiot.
Fucking Chong motherfucker, dude. Seriously, you are dumb.
I want you to reconcile a fluid pressure system of any kind without a physical containment.
Right, gravity, dipshit. We keep telling you this, and you keep saying, nuh-uh. Gravity, moron. That's why we have an atmosphere, because of fucking gravity. Until you understand this shit, until you can distinguish the difference between atmospheric pressure and gas pressure, you're going to fucking embarrass yourself like you're doing right now. Every single fucking time, pal.
Go ahead. That's all you have. Right there. Start there with your lumpy balls of gas in a vacuum and all that bullshit. And I don't want you to say, well, we can look into the sky and because we're telling stories about what we see. We know that, no, you don't know anything at all. Okay?
Really?
You fucking loudmouth asshole Chong looking motherfucker.
You don't know.
I had another one. Where is it? There it is.
But I'm just a dumb flirter. I wouldn't know anything. You think you see that, but reality dictates that it's impossible for that to be what you're seeing.
How? How does reality dictate that that's impossible for you to see that? Because you don't think that the Earth is flat, that the Earth is a sphere? Has it been measured? See, we've measured it, motherfucker. We've measured it. And you can confirm those measurements too with using the angles to Polaris. They will match the viewing angle every single fucking time. They will match latitude every single fucking time. Well, north of the equator. That can only happen on a sphere.
They always say, oh, we can observe that.
So you don't understand geometry or trigonometry or math or fucking geometry. So you're confused. And you think everyone else is dumb.
Yes, but observation is only a part of scientific
But I'm just a dumb flirter. I wouldn't know anything.
method. You have to take into consideration all of it, not part of it. If you take part of it, it's false.
Yeah.
Right. That's what flat earthers do. They take part of an observation. And they pin their entire argument around that. If you take all the things at once, it adds up to a globe Earth. If you take little bitty things and you say, well, I can see this. Yeah, well, can you see it every day? No. Well, then that means it was a refracted image. You don't understand, man. You just don't have a fucking clue.
As simple as that.
And this idea of scale, that's ridiculous. You don't have a bonded material. You have a gas. Scale.
What do you mean bonded material? All gas is bonded except for noble gases. This argument that gases aren't bonded is fucking bullshit.
Scale has nothing to do with it.
I mean, 2 minutes of research will tell you that.
You cannot have any mass of a gas unless you have it collected together. And the only way to collect it together was with something physical.
Or gravity. Gravity, dipshit. Everything with mass has a gravitational field. When you get a whole bunch of gas together that all are pulling on each other, it condenses. That's how you get stars, man. That's how you get planets.
That's all. There's no way around this. So,
good morning, Aiden.
Cloud within the
If you're going to ask any questions, first reconcile those. If you want, don't even bother ask questions.
Yeah.
But even when I believe in the globe, it's like there is no way to reconcile that at all.
No.
None.
Really? Huh, that's weird. They did it how many thousands of years ago? Those people were dumb compared to people nowadays. So your argument of not being able to reconcile it is full of shit.
No, cognitive dissonance, and then they go to their implemented perception of reality. That's it. They go to the default.
Hey, just go watch some space videos, Janusz.
Yeah, I got there myself and I recorded.
I've got an entire
They're just laughing about being dumb. It's hilarious.
folder full of space bloopers. I could probably spend an hour and a half showing those.
If you want, you can go to my channel and spend a few days.
Yeah, right?
Space bloopers. In other words, things that I can't explain and don't want to believe.
Yeah, I got a folder. It's like 34 gigs. I've been thinking about like posting a lot on my channel and stuff, but I'm still.
Yeah, he had a wire on because like the guy reached over and grabbed the harness and pulled him. That video when he hooked his pinky into the guy's pocket. That video is probably one of them.
Trying to figure everything out.
Yeah, you should.
It's pretty insane. I forget the guy I got it from, but I'm glad I downloaded it because the main link is like gone now or whatever.
Yeah.
I think at this point,
There's a lot of old content that I wish I was able to keep, because there's content you look for and it just doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, dude. Some of the GIFs. Oh, there's this one GIF. I'm so glad it's in the folder. It's so it's CGI. It's just representation, but it's a balloon going up on a flat surface, right? And then it's a balloon going up on like a spinning ball, and it's just like side by side, and it's so perfect because it just points to the idea like the higher you go, the less you would see on a ball. Like, you know what I mean? Up to a certain point, like you're gonna start seeing.
What? The higher you go, the less you'd see on a ball? That's fucking bullshit. The fuck are you talking about, moron? What are you fucking talking about?
Less because of curvature, but consistently, like we're just seeing more and more the higher we go.
Hey, Enzo. Hey, Ronnie.
It's a great GIF. It's actually so good. I might show it here in a second.
Flat, I can tell you, to keep all this data is very costly. My 80 plus drives are proof of it. So, and the network set up on internet with the two other guys. We are uploading, downloading from the folders which we are sharing. So yes, it costs a lot to have all of it under your own control and saved and stored. I think at this point I go to the exabytes, not even petabytes.
Cheers.
Yeah, I've got a lot.
I mean, think about it. He has like terabytes worth of fucking flat Earth bullshit on his computer. I mean, he had to have added memory to his computer to be able to house it. How sad is that, man?
A lot of stuff on here too. I just got to get through there and organize it. I got a bunch of unorganized shit flopping around all over the place in the same folder.
Yeah, I found some of the same thing.
I was trying to do that. Impossible. I wouldn't spend weeks trying to sort this stuff out. I was able to sort out one drive with the B Cooper, so I have one drive just for B Cooper. So that was helpful, but I spent like a few days.
Oh,
I'm gonna show something here in a second. It's so funny. Some of the flat Earth memes are like really amazing.
Yeah, we are different in some.
I'll be right back.
Claims, no matter what Earth, but all of us, we agree on one main thing: the Earth is not a globe spinning through the space.
No. Make up shit. I mean, it's just like what a ridiculous concept when you really delve into it. You know, we got the same constellations for thousands of years, and they say, "Oh, they have moved." No, they haven't. Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
God, you know that's what. There's so much wrong with it, and they just hold on to it all because, well, teacher said, but teacher said. This undying, unwarranted adoration for academia just cracks me up.
Yeah.
These people actually think school, they were forced by law to go to some government institution for their own benefit. They think that was for their benefit. They think that that was there to make them smart. Which shows how freaking
No.
stupid they actually are.
To be honest, there was a test made when they checked children, how curious they were and how creative they were, and then checked the children again after 1 year of school. Their creativity gone nearly to zero compared to before.
Mm-hmm.
And it may sound cliche to say, but it's like they don't teach you how to think; they just teach you what to recite, what
Yes.
they want you to think.
They teach you to repeat.
Mm-hmm.
Like memorization is not synonymous with intelligence.
It's obedience.
See, when guys do a Formula One race, Formula One race, they get in spaceships and they ride around a big track, and the drivers always have to go or else there's no sound because spaceships are silent, right? That's a fact from someone who's never been to a Formula One race and who's never seen a Formula One race and has no fucking concept of what happens in a Formula One race. That's the equivalent. These people haven't been to school. They didn't use school when it was available to them. So they don't know what goes on in school. They don't understand it. So they make shit up like, oh, they just indoctrinate kids and they teach them not to be curious. That's a fucking lie. That's a big fucking lie from an ignorant fucker.
Obedience school for slaves. That's all it is.
The funny thing is that the Globers don't even understand their own claims. Because if they would really look into it with a bit of logic, they would understand that their claims are false.
Yeah, we don't use logic, we use measurements. See, that logic is what flat earthers use. Well, I don't see it curved, so therefore it must be flat. That's logic. That's not measurements. That's not proof. That's your opinion. So you're talking about yourself, asshole. You really are.
I think I found it. Here it is. Is that streaming? I don't know how this works.
I mean, I went through the entire fucking curriculum for the California school system, and not once does it say, don't let children take tests or do experiments. It doesn't say that. It says specifically to do experiments and confirm that what you're learning is real. That's what it says in the curriculum. So saying it's indoctrination and they're not allowed to ask questions is a fucking lie. And a lie spoken from ignorance.
By the way, I like your number.
Ah, okay. So you're moving the globe out of view and saying you see less? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? See, in order to see the horizon, see this line here is not the horizon, asshole. Not on a globe. The horizon's down here. See, that's the horizon, this curved thing. This right here is the horizon on flat Earth, but as you can see, it would just fade out to a blur. You wouldn't have a crisp horizon. Fucking idiots.
13. New beginnings.
Yeah, can I actually say something about that?
And he's showing a video on the left that's been overcorrected for curvature. They've overcorrected it because they didn't know what they were fucking doing.
By the way, I like your number 113. New beginnings.
Yeah, can I actually say something about that really quick?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so like I'm not making any claims here because I'm not really sure. I just see like a pattern, so I'm not really sure exactly what to think about it. But it's definitely like I'd say it's relevant. So if I could screen share, I guess I'll try this. Let's see if this works. It's just to. Am I screen sharing? Is this working?
No, I think
it's like people. I don't even know what that would be comparable to. It'd be like, yeah, when people walk 2 feet away from me, I completely lose sight of them because I'm looking up. Oh shit, we're not. Camera's off. I mean, it's basically like, well, you move away and I just tilt my head up and I don't see you, so now you disappear after 2 feet. That's the equivalent to this, to that video he just showed.
Okay, just wait for the computer. Let me put it up for you again.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
Yeah, it's
all right. Cool. Yeah. So I really just have these two things, and then I'll also do this. Okay, so I found this right. So
I see gematria, nice.
Yeah, I don't know if you know what gematria is. Just for anybody who doesn't, A is 1, Z is 26.
Why am I not surprised that they talk about gematria?
Introduction is like the opposite.
There are a few materials. Setups.
Yeah, so dishonest, not honest, perverted, fiction, illusions, election day, politics, puppets, bullshit, mainstream broadcast, not true, not factual, disinfo. But it goes way deeper. Okay, so the number 4 dishonesty, right? That's a weird one. 311 and 113, right? The greatest.
311 and 113. That's weird. That you'd have the same word would have 2 different numbers in gematria. Okay.
Lie ever spoken. 113, right?
So
two
ever
sides
told.
of
The latest lie
the
ever
same
told.
coin. 2 sides of the same coin. Black and white. Secret plan. Secret plan. Unspeakable tragedy. I'm not even gonna type that one. Well, I guess I will. Tragedy. Did I spell that right? No, I didn't.
Please type as well the greatest lie ever told.
Yeah, the greatest lie ever told. Yeah.
The check's in the mail.
So it's only spoken.
Wait, what? Greatest lie ever told?
Greatest lie ever told.
Yeah, the greatest lie ever told. Yeah.
So you've got some 3s in there, but it's not 1-3 or 3-1 or 1-1-3 or 3-1-1, is it? No. Oh, but there's a 3 and 3s are evil, right?
The check's in the mail.
So it's only spoken. Told is not 113. But I was doing this on some globe terms, right? And the universe is 113. Fake reality is 113. Ever expanding universe, still 113. The center of the universe, star gods, zodiac sky, which is interesting. The sun god, also 113. Heliocentric deception. That's an interesting one. Let me just write that out. Heliocentric deception. Yeah, there it is. 113. NASA's Nazi dream world. The Earth is.
NASA's Nazi dream world. What the fuck? So you just make up a sentence that fits? Okay. And you want to talk about dishonesty? Intellectual dishonesty?
This is the last one that I think is pretty telling. Did I spell that right?
What is that? I'm going to go full screen for a second. Hold on. That is Gematrianator. Is that what that says? Gematria calculator. Fuck off. $133. Here we go. Flat Earthers. $133. Here you go. Flatzoid. $123. There's a 3 in it. There's a 3. There's a 3. Huh. There's some 3s. 131. There you go. Yeah. So, yeah. So you can do it with anything, really. You just got to put in enough letters, and it'll give you what you want.
The coronavirus? Yeah, coronavirus pandemic 113. Do we remember when it started? It started on 311, which is literally just the inverse of 113. It started March 3rd, or sorry, March 11th, right? So this is just some very, like, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a coincidence. A lot of this stuff seems like it's some type of pattern or intentional, but I'll let you guys, like, come to your own determination on that.
Try with different phrases as well. So
okay, I mean, I'll reshare. Okay.
Try as well, like I don't know.
I don't know who Flat Earth Reconnaissance is. Talking about this guy, or I don't know.
Prophecy.
Yeah. So actually, if I could
Flat Earth Reconnaissance.
show you something about that, this might interest you because I spent a lot of time. I think you have to accept the screen again. My apologies. I thought I was done and then he was asking questions about it. But I spent a lot of time just typing in a lot of different things, and these are the only things I was able to find. And I thought it was very interesting because AI is not able to like really do it at all. And I've asked it certain questions like, what are the chances of like finding 113? And I asked it, I was like, can you find any numbers or any words in gematria that equate to 113, and then it sat there and couldn't find any. And then I used multiple models, and I promise you, I could not get one single AI to find me a single word that equals 113. That isn't one of the words I've already found.
I can
Like,
tell you why.
it's very rare. It's not a common thing.
I can tell you why you cannot find it, because AI is controlled, and I have a perfect video for that.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that
it's
makes sense.
all related to my research. Look, you can make anything in AI because you can ask certain questions a certain way, so you will receive desired outcome. But so that's why I claim that you can make up any video in AI. But the thing is, what is in this video, it's exactly what I have found from different sources. So it confirms. So in this video is definitely on point. Flat, if you want, I can give the link and you can watch it. It's pretty interesting. Good questions.
Yeah, 201 is another huge one. Like, I think Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of the Illuminati, whatever, his name equals 201. There's so many things equal 201. There's like, I can get a whole list of that as well. But yeah, there's certain numbers in gematria that just seem to pop up when it relates to, like, another one. This is a funny one. So Trump hopped off the world stage after he was like supposedly shot, right?
But you know from where
PM?
gematria comes from exactly? Do you know from
Well,
where?
it's a Kabbalistic practice, yeah.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, it's the Jewish Kabbalah, but it's not. But the Kabbalah is not always Jewish, though. That's what I like to say.
That's true.
So you know, maybe it's not all Jews behind the Kabbalah using gematria. It's probably some
No,
random
mainly they are
or whoever. I mean,
all bloodlines and devil worshippers. That's what they are.
Exactly. Yeah.
Including Jews.
And I'm not big into gematria because I understand it is like kind of their own thing, and I think it's kind of evil in its own way. But I also don't like being lied to. So when you can see these patterns and you realize that, oh wow, why was the pandemic on 3/11? Why does, when you type out coronavirus pandemic, why does it equal 113, which is literally the inverse of the day that it started? You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't seem like a coincidence to me. Also knowing everything else that it's tied to.
I don't call it.
So I use that against them, and I'm like, okay, well maybe this will wake people up and make people realize like we live in a controlled system, controlled world.
The ones which should already be awakened already are. Rest, they are still asleep. They are placeholders on NPCs.
Yeah.
And whatever you say, you cannot change their mind. It's impossible.
I mean, I think people have to be willing to change their mind and they have to have an open mind. And if they are, then maybe they'll change their mind. But if not, then yeah, you'll never get.
The funny thing is that everyone claims he has open mind. That's not the truth.
Yeah, of course.
And it's not like I watch much TV, but when I did, you know, like 5 years ago during the rollout and the lockdowns, right? You guys remember how all the different companies who made commercials on TV had the same message? Well, during this dark and trying time, like during like where they would have like somber music.
Yeah, they're emotionally manipulating you. Yeah, literally. I feel like that was like part of the agenda.
They all came out with it at the same time. Like,
yes.
So
that's why
it wasn't like an out of nowhere thing. No, these guys already had it.
I don't know about you guys, but I was like I was picking fights during the pandemic, bro. I wasn't wearing no mask, no vaccine, no vaccine card. I remember getting kicked out of multiple stores, getting cussed at, yelled at, everything. It was kind of felt good because I felt like I was doing the right thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, stand up for yourself. That's okay.
But nobody else was, and all my friends were like, kind of like, I don't know, like they were acting like I was just making a big deal about it. They're like, oh, why don't you just do it? Like, it's rough, man, you know? Because like nobody thinks like that, bro. Like for every like one person like me, there's probably like 15 that are just gonna social distance, get the vaccine, wear the mask, get the ID, whatever they gotta do, bro. They'll do anything.
They need to be led by example because unfortunately people are global and they are afraid to make a stand. So if you show them the way, a lot of people will follow you. That's what they do all the time.
Yep, that's what you do. There's a really, I wish I could find it right now. There's an interesting little video about when there's these people sitting in a park, you know, they're all in their little blankets and everything together in different areas, and there's a band playing. And one guy, he just gets up and starts dancing. He's the only guy in the whole park who starts dancing. And then a couple minutes later, another guy starts dancing, and pretty soon after about 3 or 4 people decide to start dancing, everybody gets up and starts dancing. Like people are afraid to take the initiative, you know?
Yes, exactly. I have this video on my channel, I have my title, but one guy shirtless, and he was really dancing in a strange way, yeah. But he didn't give FCK, and people started doing him, you're correct, it was a great video.
It's kind of like in the lines of the Ash experiment. The Ash experiment's a really good one. If people haven't looked into that, definitely look into it. It's how people will conform just based on consensus. Even though they know something's wrong, they will still go along with it just because they don't want to be the odd man out.
Yes, like for example, people were saying that everyone was saying that the percentage of them lines, and one definitely was the shortest, and everyone's the shortest, but later everyone flipped. And the guy who was just one, the rest of them were controlled, and they were actors. But the one flipped with them because he didn't want to be singled out. It's conformity. That's what it is. I never conform to any shit.
This is how you have a bunch of people desperately clinging on to something that they've never had a first-hand observation of. Right there. No, this is obviously a globe. It is, obviously. How is it
obviously not a globe? It's obviously flat.
I see that we have like a conversation. Maybe we can play this video which I have posted in the private chat. It's pretty good about the AI. It's really very revealing.
These people are seriously fucking.
Just as of a few days
These people are seriously fucking stupid.
ago, I finally got one of my videos back that I uploaded in 2020, but then had to re-upload it in 2022 because YouTube tried to scratch it, and then they scratched it again. It was of Dr. Amanda Vollmer, where she was talking about how COVID doesn't satisfy Koch's postulates, but it doesn't, which means it's never even been isolated. So how are you supposed to design a vaccine based on something you've never found?
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's very ridiculous.
Yeah,
Right?
I think it's I mean, it's a shame, bro, because it's actually extremely serious. There's people that died because they took the vaccine. I'm
That's
not
right.
kidding,
My
like, that's just
ex-girlfriend
fact.
did.
I know multiple people. They're like, yeah, dude, my mom, I told her not to get it, dude. She literally died 2 weeks later. And you
No, you don't. You don't know anybody who died because of the vaccine. Sorry, buddy, you're a liar.
know for a fact they're not putting that on a death certificate. They're gonna say she had a heart attack or stroke or whatever. You know what I mean?
That's not even a probable cause, according to
Yeah, they're not even thinking about it. It's awful. Yeah, I have a cousin, and they had a stroke, dude, and they're young. They were like, I want to say like 16.
You know
or
that the
something like
Pfizer was pushed to finally release all of the adverse reactions and all the effects bad effects. It was small.
Unfortunately, guys, we can't really talk about this anymore, unfortunately, guys.
Flat, can you play?
I do like my channel, thanks very much.
Sorry, Keith. I don't mean to do that.
We always go bad way. Sorry about that.
But what I did want to say is that YouTube has been reeling back on that for some reason. I don't know.
Now they're allowing some people go back to their channels. They are unblocking and restoring people's channels. But I think it serves to collect the data, and so to gather the people who have knowledge and just make a list of them. So probably those people later will be sent to FEMA.
I just want to say thank you, my catch, for £5. He says, in about 2030, you idiots will get to witness the curve yourselves. On the new supersonic plane. I've seen it in 1999, flying on a clear day on Concorde.
Oh, sure.
Thank you, Mike Catch, for your super chat, really appreciate it. But I just got to point out how stupid you are, because Concorde didn't go high enough to be able to see the curve, even according to your model. But thank you for the super chat anyway.
Does anyone have the? I think it's a video. It's the SR-21 pilot. This was years back, and he was saying he saw some really long distance. It was like 800, 900 miles, but he wasn't supposed to see that far. I've been looking for this quote for the longest, but I cannot find it for some reason. But it's like the original pilot of the SR-71, like back in the 70s or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I couldn't believe I was over Colorado and I saw the entire Rocky Mountains, like the whole Rocky Mountains.
Oh,
and that goes all the way to
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know where
I saw that just earlier today. No,
I'm trying to find it.
Los Angeles from Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah. It's like
the
on
entire
some
western seaboard.
It's on some like Daytona media and stuff. I mean, with the crazy long distance viewing. But yeah, that's a good one. That like debunks the globe itself.
Oh yeah, it's not physically possible on a globe of 39,401 miles in circumference or whatever they're saying.
Yeah, and this is the reason we saw so much is extremely high. So if he's not seeing it up there, then anybody else on plane, you're not seeing it either. I'm just gonna bounce with it.
Let me get something up quickly.
Look, I can make you see curve even from the 1,000 feet. It's no problem. I can provide fish eyes windows, and you will see curve everywhere. No problem with it at all. Yeah, that's a good video. So he admits it. Yeah. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
The International Space Station will be orbiting about a half an inch above the surface. And the dude who jumped out of a perfectly good balloon, what's his name? Felix Baumgartner, he would have been about 2 millimeters above the surface of this globe. That's his edge of space jump. Now, I don't. It's fine. I don't have a problem if he does it, but the honesty of it would greatly diminish what I think people thought he was actually doing. And not only that, they make sure to photograph him standing there with a really wide-angle lens, which curves horizontal lines. So in the photo, you see the curvature of the surface. And you go, wow, he's in space. Look at that. No, he's not. At that height, you don't see the curvature of the Earth if you are 2 millimeters above this beach ball.
What were these guys talking about? Cherry picking earlier? That bad people cherry pick? Isn't that what they said?
Oh, whoops! And Felix Baumgartner was what, 220,000 feet up?
So then you believe what Neil deGrasse Tyson says when he says the Earth is a sphere, right? Since cherry picking is bad, you wouldn't be cherry picking, right?
Yeah.
3 times what the Concorde flew. Let's finish this.
He just dumped. That stuff is flat.
Yep.
There we go.
Your guru tells you could not see it, so don't lie next time.
I dropped the mic in that one, not the other one. Yeah, that would have made more sense.
Maybe you think you saw curve, but you definitely didn't see curve.
No,
and correct, KK, Westbury. It's like when you actually look at the elevations and angles between the states and the U.S., it's like, oh, Kansas is flat as a pancake. Florida is flat as a pancake. Mississippi is flat as a pancake. Nevada is flat as a pancake. Like, where is the curve happening exactly?
So, my catch, what's your response now to that?
So when you say a girl is flat-chested, is her chest flat? No, it's not, is it? God, you're dumb. Are flats, are shoes called flats, flat? No, they aren't, are they? God damn it, man. I mean, they throw shit like that out trying to appear smart, but they're not. I mean, they're smart to dumb people. That's about it.
Let's see. Flying the Concorde.
Maybe he did fly, maybe he didn't. The tickets were freaking extremely expensive.
Okay, let's stop.
So I think the Earth is flat because Neil deGrasse Tyson said it's flat, or kind of said it. after he said that the Earth isn't flat. It's called cherry picking.
Start of this one. Yeah, let's start with this one. Can you see this, guys?
Yeah.
It's the Concorde. Can you see the curve?
Yep.
That's the window.
Yes, that's
Okay.
what I was saying.
Let's go to the next one. Same Concorde. Look how high it is. You see, it's the same curve.
Yep.
Whoops. Okay, now we
Yeah, same curve, because no matter how many times you look at a basketball, it's always going to be a ball.
look at it again. Oh no, again the same curve. You know why that is? Because it's the window.
Exactly.
No, windows are flat, man. Plain windows are flat. They're flat.
Not the Earth. That's what I'm saying. The guy that
It was funny. You could see straight lines coming off the wing. Those weren't curved, right? Right?
paid the super chat, you didn't see curve, man. You saw diffraction.
Diffraction? No. You didn't see diffraction. Sorry. You don't know what words are.
Refraction.
You saw if they are curved and they made the scene curved, yeah, that would be refraction, not diffraction. Diffraction is different. But no, it didn't diffract.
You're welcome.
That's how easy it is to see people.
Uh-huh. I remember when I was younger, I was able to sit in the cockpit of a cheetah fighter jet. And yes, it curves the runway. Literally. While you're on the runway,
No, it doesn't. No, windscreens for airplanes are optically flat. So you don't get distortions.
when the cockpit's closed, you can see how curved the runway looks.
Oh, is Sandra still in chat?
So show us a picture of that, Fkatzoid. Because we've got plenty of footage from cockpits that do not make things curved. So you're lying. You're making up a story.
You should be, why?
Oh, because I didn't realise you gave me a PayPal yesterday. Sandro, bless you, man. Good dude, if you're in chat for the PayPal.
Blessing, Sandro. Woohoo, Sandro rocks. Yeah.
It would be impossible to fly a plane if everything was distorted. It'd be impossible. It would fuck with you so bad. You're a liar, Fkatzoid. See that when you ask, when did I lie? This is one of those occasions. Okay? You lie all the time.
Christopher
Bless you, Sandro. I've only just realised it, dude. I didn't know. Bless you, man.
Christopher Alan, I think will answer to your question. Where I can observe a planet forming in a CGI NASA videos.
You can see it in movies like maybe Star Wars, Star Trek.
Yes, those are movies. Movies aren't real life. Did anyone fucking tell you that shit? Teach you that as a child, that movies aren't real life? Maybe that's where your confusion comes from. Thinking that movies are like real life.
Get stuff ready for my trip, man. I'm gonna have to go wash my Jeep, and I gotta vacuum it out.
Something we are taking.
Yeah, man, we're going
Actually,
to.
I've got a question to you though. Are you going to need containment for that water and containment for that vacuum to work?
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. In fact, the water's going to come from one container into another container, which is going to give it a higher pressure, so that I can actually get more power out of the water.
No,
all of which needs containment.
You will take the air and the.
God, these people are stupid. Oh my God. Holy shit. Never known a dumber group of people ever.
Water arm load of it.
And do what of it?
Arm load of it.
Yeah. Just take a ball of water and scrub it on the side of the vehicle. Yeah. Or maybe I can form the water into the shape of a brush. Yeah,
that'd be perfect.
Mm-hmm. Of course, I would need a brush container.
You fucking loudmouth
I'll work it
asshole
out. I'll get some
chong
gravity
looking
on the way out.
motherfucker.
I'll bring that with you.
Fucking
Well, if you really want to
chong
get closer to you quicker, just use some
motherfucker, dude.
refraction.
Seriously, you're dumb.
Well, we'll be heading off that, toward our destination, and once we get to the horizon, all downhill from there.
Oh yeah, then it's easy. Man.
Yeah, just exactly. Get to the horizon and then go downhill.
No problem.
So, any closing statements, guys?
Yeah, good stream. Good stream.
I think it was nice and chill.
Yeah, sure.
Trenton's is on what's the name's channel? I think it was a good stream. You're gonna have a stream later.
No, tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. and then 8 p.m. because you're off. You're off.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow night. So tomorrow, guys, please, if you're interested, do come by on Discord so we can have some Bible study again. It's gonna be great. But yeah, then catch PJ as well for his live stream. And Sol, you having a stream just now?
I don't know. We're gonna see what happens here. We're kind of got a lot going on here around the house. We'll see if I got time. I'll do one tonight or tomorrow night. But we're crunched down to the numbers. It's getting time to go, and I got all kinds of stuff I got to get done before I leave. So we'll see.
Gravity is on sale at Hobby Lobby. It's $2.99.
Oh man,
I'm going to buy it.
That's a bargain, man.
Man, it's like for nothing, you know. We buy a lot of it. Are we stuck it? Plenty of gravity.
But yeah, it was nice having you guys here. Really appreciate it. It was cool. Chill show. So I'll see you.
Fucking dumbasses. Oh my God, these people are fucking ignorant. I mean, they just don't have a clue. They don't have a clue. They want to be as smart as smarter people, but they don't want to do the work it takes to become smart. They just think that as long as they say something, that's truth, and they're smart now. That's their whole life, is just lying about shit and saying that's truth. And if you don't believe in that, you're dumb. And now I'm smarter than you because I'm not dumb. That's it. That's what they do. They're just a bunch of dumb fucks who got tired of being corrected because they're wrong all the time because they're not smart. And hey, Real Cygnus, just in time, man. You got impeccable timing. And so they formed a little club where everyone is as dumb as each other, as the next guy, and they can say whatever the fuck kind of dumb shit that comes out of their mind, out of their brains, and just say it. It's correct, no matter what, to everyone else in the group. That's it. That's what they do. That's their whole life, is trying to convince each other that you're not stupid. Instead of going out and learning shit, figuring shit out for real, you rely on people like SSUM to give you truth when he says that Beverly Cleary was a guy. So, grow up, people. The earth isn't flat. We measured it. You presented no evidence to contradict it. You've not rebutted it in any way with measurements of your own. You just whine and cry and give us your opinion. It's pretty sad, man. It's pretty fucking sad. Super geniuses, absolutely. Fucking super genius. Just dumb as dog shit they are. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe. Click the bell notification icon if you haven't checked it lately. YouTube has a tendency to unsubscribe people and shit. So, thanks for watching. And we'll be back.